over 30. Kind of where's he at, and how important has he become to this team the way you guys are using him now?
Yeah, I think, I have a vision that the legend of Trevor Penning's going to grow. Yeah, he first got here after the trade deadline, and we were really thin at tackle. So played him at tackle because we really wanted him at guard, but a little easier to just play right away at tackle, which he did. He comes in and plays that. Then we asked him last week to play tight end some, extra O-line formations, and he's picked it up. He's picked up the motions, the formations, the different assignments, and he settled in good at a guard as well. He's been amazing, truly amazing, the things he's been able to do and learn and then go out and execute in these games in such a short time. So thrilled about him. I mean, every guy's got a story. Every guy on this team and this organization has a story, and I love telling them, and I love watching them play, and hopefully we'll have some winning fun today.
When we return, continue our conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert! Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown captain.
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayre, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just two of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Car accident? Dog bite? Slip and fall? Wilshire Law Firm is here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. We are the official personal injury law partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, and we've recovered more top personal injury settlements than any other law firm in California. Over $2 billion recovered. No fees unless you win your case. Bolt up and get our powerhouse team on your side. Call 800-800-3333 for our free consultation. Again, that's 1-800-800-3333.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
Got a game, boys!
This is LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
Comes pressure, Mahomes pumps, head drop!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Back on the LA Chargers Football Network, kickoff against the Cowboys coming up just after 10 a.m. as we continue our conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh. You mentioned the story of Scott Matlock and, a couple pass receptions. But, I mean, you go back and watch, and especially in the run game, man, you want to talk about someone that looks like he's really sort of starting to settle into that. What are the challenges, and how long should it take, and should we be surprised that he is kind of getting this thing going as well as he has?
Yeah, it's an adjustment. There's your defensive tackle, and and he's a tight end and he's a fullback. We've had him doing both those things, and he's played defensive line this year. But I see the same thing. I see a guy really coming into his own, at that position, and it's the physicality of your football team. I mean, the fullback coming downhill. I mean, it's mano-a-mano, and he's bringing 300 pounds and some real force, and he's thinking less and doing that with a rhythm. Going to strike a guy, and block him. There's a real rhythm to it, and he's just coming along nicely.
We're talking about offensive linemen, tight ends, fullbacks, but it feels like you got a real presence at kicker as well. You're special teams player of the week. What's it mean for a team to have someone that you can count on like that in a lot of these tight games that you're playing? And it feels like that's what the playoffs are, that they're tight games.
Yeah, it's incredible. And he's just the greatest guy in the world, too. His personality is such that he's cool as can be. That's kind of, you don't want a neurotic kicker, you know. He's the opposite. He's calming for everybody, and everybody just has so much confidence in him. As long as keep protecting the way we are, we do a great job with that. The snaps have been perfect now, and J.K. has been doing an incredible job holding, and that group is humming, and you just feel like it's going to be points on the board. You send out Cameron Decker, and it's going to be points on the board.
Last one for you. I know we don't like looking back. We got the Cowboys here ahead of us in a few minutes, but there is a sort of romance to football. There can be, just kind of the way that Chiefs game ended with Derwin and all the battles, specifically with number 87, and just kind of how it all played out. Do you believe in there's some sort of football destiny, football gods that just kind of every now and then they sort of have these things end, it seems like, perfectly?
Football gods, yes, I do believe. I do believe, and it's doing things the right way. Sometimes you're rewarded for doing that. No, you don't want to take them off. You don't want to take off the football gods.
All right, Coach. We appreciate it. Good luck today, and look forward to talking about another win next week. We'll be back. Get down on the field. Shannon Farron going to set the scene, and we'll get you the latest injury report here. Kickoff just after 10 a.m. on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era.
And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make two presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, Bolt fam, level up your next Chargers game with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want and the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As a proud partner of the LA Chargers, they offer premium experience packages that include your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, premium parking, plus a chance to meet your favorite Chargers legends. Catch all the games, all backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Just download the app to order and earn rewards. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Welcome to the NFL.
I say I'm a dog. Show me I'm a dog, bro.
You're listening to LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Safety R.J. Mickens inactive because of a shoulder injury. Safety Elijah Molden is active. He had been questionable with a hamstring injury. Back down to the field at AT&T Stadium. Here's Shannon Farron. Shannon.
A lot of powder blue in the stands, a lot. It's a nice contrast with all the Navy to see all these Chargers fans on the road. Okay, the name of the game down here, Javonte Williams, lock it up, shut him down. He is hot. He has scored in the last 3 games. We're going to need the run defense today. They use that run game, obviously, to set up what Dak does and the vertical attack. He's only had 2 games over 100 yards, but he's consistent, and that's what we don't want. Turnovers. In this 3-game win streak, the LA Chargers have forced 8 turnovers. Let's do more of that. In terms of Justin Herbert and his 12 interceptions, here's a Jim Harbaughism for you. He said, listen, if you were Tiger Woods and you hit one in the water, you take another one out of your pocket, you put it on the ground, and you let it rip. All said while Harbaugh is doing a golf swing. There you go, Isaac.
Jim Harbaugh, it's always a work of performance art when he's talking about his Chargers and particularly Justin Herbert. Kickoff at AT&T Stadium is 19 minutes away on our Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. countdown to kickoff. This is the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-heated touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts. Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
Scoring your favorite LA Chargers gear has never been easier with 2 locations to choose from. The equipment room at SoFi Stadium and the Chargers team store located right there at 2144 East El Segundo Boulevard in the Chargers Commons Shopping Center. Open Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Chargers team store is stocked with the latest limited edition merch drops, jerseys, headwear, sideline gear, and much more. To learn more, visit chargers.com/shop. Again, that's chargers.com/shop.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Intercepted!
This is LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
The Chargers have it!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
And now we invite you to stay tuned for all the excitement as Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron present today's players to watch, the keys to the game, the starting lineups, the opening kickoff, and all the play-by-play between the Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Straight ahead on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Hard-headed touchdown captain. Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money.
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts. Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
Want the best seats at the lowest prices? Access to exclusive members-only events, merchandise discounts, and more? Well, of course you do. So what are you waiting for? Become a Chargers season ticket member today. From the unforgettable moments at SoFi Stadium to year-round perks bringing you closer to the Bolts than ever before, membership definitely has its benefits. So don't miss out on the ultimate waiting experience, Chargers football. Visit chargers.com/tickets and become a season ticket member today. That's chargers.com/tickets, and we'll see you at SoFi.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
From the booth here, high above the field at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, it is time for our Verizon Keys to the Game, brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the Los Angeles Chargers. DJ, how do the Chargers get out of this thing with a victory?
I'm looking for some explosive plays in the passing game. I think there's going to be some opportunities to hit some big balls down the field, something they haven't really had a chance to because of some pass protection issues. Today, I think they're going to have more time than they've had. And I think there's big plays to be had down the field.
Yeah, no Quinnen Williams today. He has been their best pass rusher from the interior. More pressures than any other Cowboy, and he didn't arrive until week 6. So it kind of gives you an idea of what's lacking there, just in terms of who we should look for, DJ, on that. Is it a Ladd day? Is it a Q day? Is it a Trey Harris day? What do you think?
I'm excited to have
a Ron day.
I'm excited for all of them, but I think Q being back is a great time for him to be back against this team. Getting vertical. That element of the passing game is something that he excels at, and Justin really trusts him there. So I think this could be a Quentin Johnston day.
Okay, let's go to the other side of the field. Keys on defense.
Defensively, to me, it starts with making them one-dimensional. This is a very good offense. They've got receivers. Dak is outstanding. But if they can run the ball and they're effective doing that, then it gets really hard stopping this passing game. So you got to stop the run, and then if they can do that without having to devote all those resources to it, I like the chance the secondary continue to do what they've done, which is make plays on the football.
Let's do the same thing there. Single out a couple players as it is players to watch. Brought to you by Paramount Plus.
I'm looking at these corners. To me, Dante Jackson has just been awesome as of late. Looking for a big opportunity from him. And Derwin James, I know we like to see him in the box and be active. I could see Derwin James making some plays more down the field in this contest.
And perhaps players that aren't necessarily built like me, but maybe are the closest of anyone on the field. How about a little Brandon Aubrey, Cam Dicker kickoff here today?
See
if we can get a couple,
man.
right? Couple 60-yarders.
Perfect conditions,
right?
2 huge legs. Man, Cam Dicker is to the point now where we don't even talk about him. It's just expected that he's going to be awesome.
We're watching them both down there right now kicking. So, yeah, maybe see if Cam can get it all to himself. He and Michael Badgley share the longest field goal in Charger history at 59. Maybe a 60-yarder here today. We'll get you the starting lineups when we return, and then kickoff coming up in less than 10 minutes here from Dallas on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908, or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Got a game, boys.
This is LA Chargers Countdown to Kickoff.
Comes pressure, Mahomes pumps, head drop!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Let's get you your starting lineups as we get ready for kickoff just after 10 a.m. We will start with the Chargers offense left to right. Along that offensive line, no Trey Pipkins today, so it'll be Bobby Hart back out there. I said left to right. I guess we're going to go right to left. At right tackle, Mekhi Becton, your starting right guard, missed a few snaps last week. Trevor Penning filled in while he was down, but a much better second half for Mekhi than first half. Bradley Bozeman, your center. Zion Johnson having a heck of a season, particularly in the run game at left guard. And at left tackle, Jamari Sawyer. And DJ, we suspect we're going to see a lot of Trevor Penning out there. 30-plus snaps last week, and for all intents and purposes, he's your tight end. He's your Tucker Fisk.
Yeah, absolutely. And using him in motion and letting him kind of clean things up on the edges was a big part of it last week. This role has evolved every week in terms of how they're using him. The next step, Money, you got to throw him the ball here.
Right. They tried last week.
Well, not like that. Not like that.
A little bit of a heater. You have your wide receivers. You mentioned Quentin Johnston. He will be out there with Keenan Allen, Ladd McConkey, your tight end, Arande Gadsden, targeted on 10-plus air yards, 39% of his routes, and he leads all tight ends on 20-plus air yard receptions, 210 passes. He's kind of been our explosive player that we're watching out there.
When they're playing with these heavy sets, extra offensive linemen, extra tight ends, you get bigger defenders on the field, and that's where his speed really shows up and creates some explosive opportunities.
And old friend alert out there, if you're looking for a linebacker that might be running with him, Kenneth Murray in coverage could be the gentleman we're watching.
Looking forward to that.
Yes. In the backfield, Omarion Hampton and Kimani Vidal. They have been rotating, but we saw more Omarion Hampton last week. I suspect we'll see even more today. Justin Herbert, of course, in his 6th season out of Oregon is your quarterback. And we already mentioned the specialist, Cam Dicker, J.K. Scott, and, of course, the long snapper, Josh Harris. On the defensive side, we get up front, and, boy, has this group been something as of late. Tuli Tuipulotu and Khalil Mack are your edges. 16 pressures from Khalil Mack in his last two. Tuli Tuipulotu has 19 quick pressures, 8th in the NFL, and that maybe gets you to overlook the interior of that line. But how about Deshaun Hand with an interception a couple weeks ago, a sack last week, not to mention what T.R. Tart's been doing.
Yeah, a couple tackles for loss last week for Deshaun Hand. It's been fun to watch that group. Jamari Caldwell does a lot of that dirty work, just eating up blocks and freeing up these linebackers to make plays.
Now those linebackers are Denzel Perriman, Deion Hendley, your secondary. Great to see Elijah Molden back out there. He'll be with Derwin James, Dante Jackson, Cam Hart, Tarheeb Still are your corners, and I suspect we're going to see a lot of Tony Jefferson rotating in there as well.
Yeah, Tony just continues to make plays, run into the football, and this is going to be an opportunity for this back end to show off why they've been one of the best in football.
And bring you in here real quick, Shannon. You're down there. You got to see what Derwin James meant to this team last week, especially on that game-clinching play. Just kind of the attitude of Derwin and how this secondary's looked out there.
Derwin gets the entire defense rallied down here right before the fourth quarter of every game. And how else were the Chargers going to shut the door on the Chiefs other than a Derwin James interception to end that? And a sweep of the Chiefs this season. The guys got to their locker room and they all had a ball cap in that. And on one side of the ball cap was the score of the first game, and on the other side was a score of the game last week, and on the middle of the hat was a broom, guys.
Love it. Absolutely love it. We'll get you kickoff next. That is coming up here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayre, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Bolts fans, the road to the playoffs includes a stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Like the players on the field, your vehicle has been working hard all year, so make sure your car or truck is running at peak performance. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute stay-in-your-car, no-appointment needed oil change. It's quick and convenient. Find a location near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You can't count on finding a parking spot near the beach here in LA or a gym free of influencers. But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Catch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long right through the playoffs. The Bolts are primed for a return to the postseason. So visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. And count on Sundays for another must-see season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my Life Source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers audio network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeartRadio station.
Bunch formation to the right. Now McConkey goes in motion right to left.
This is Los Angeles Chargers football.
Running to his right, looking, throwing to the end zone.
All the way live when it's go time. This the moment we've been waiting on our whole lives.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Stopping out the tunnel with them Hall of Fame vibes.
Welcome.
The LA Chargers.
To LA Chargers football.
We going up, we going live.
Right here on the Los Angeles Chargers audio network.
It's go time.
It's Justin Herbert time.
It's go time. Let's go.
And now.
Let's go.
Alongside Daniel Jeremiah,
Chargers radio analyst,
your voice of the LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith.
And we'll get Shannon Farron in here in a minute after kickoff, a third member of our broadcast team. Cowboys Chargers. The Cowboys lead the all-time series, 8 wins against 5 losses. But Chargers like it here in Dallas. They have won every single time they have played here, 3 times at AT&T Stadium. They have not lost in Dallas since 1990. So friendly for the Chargers as they make their way to midfield. Justin Herbert, Khalil Mack, Derwin James, Bradley Bozeman, Zion Johnson, your captains. Alan Eck is our referee. Exchange handshakes, some embraces. Standing on top of that star, that famous star at the 50-yard line. Let's get us a coin toss, see if the Chargers can keep their winning ways going. They have managed to win coin tosses in each of their last 3, have elected to defer, see if that can go their way again as we get ready to get underway here.
So they haven't lost here since I was in 7th grade.
How about that?
And Rivers was 30.
Gentlemen, since Los Angeles is visiting team, they will call a toss. This side is heads, this side is tails. What's your choice?
Tails, please.
Tails has been called. Tails, Los Angeles won the toss. You want the ball, correct? Which way you want to kick? Los Angeles won the toss, deferred their choice in the second half. Dallas will receive the opening kickoff. Good luck, gentlemen.
So they win again. Tails is the call. Tails never fails, as the kids like to say.
With this team, it feels like they've taken advantage when they do win the toss.
Yes.
Deferring, having that opportunity to come right back out in the third quarter with the football has been huge.
Well, I tell you, DJ, it's funny you mention that because we were talking about it before the game. The Chargers this season have been exceptional on their opening drives. They've scored on 10 of their 14 opening drives, 5 each, touchdowns and field goals. And as you mentioned, the defense has held up their end as well. They have only allowed 3 opening drive scores, all of them touchdowns, but just 3 of the 14 opportunities. And like you say, you win the toss, you get the defer. Now you force, and we've seen them force 3 and outs on some of those drives, flip the field, and can really take an advantage early.
Yeah, you get an opportunity, try and get a stop, get some field position, and even more than that, it's just even if you're trailing late in the first half, you always feel like, man, if we just get some points, we get the ball coming out in the third quarter, and it's also been a chance to distance yourself and put a game away if you can score before the half, knowing you're going to get the ball coming out.
And the Chargers, just to give you a visual, wearing their white jersey, brand new powder blue pant this season combo. It's the first time they've ever worn white jerseys during a game in Dallas against the Cowboys. Usually the Cowboys that are wearing their whites against the Bolts, but today in their iconic royal blue top, white pant combo, silver helmets, of course, Chargers white top, powder blue pant sock combo, white helmet. Cameron Dicker from our vantage point going to kick it left to right as he settles in on that tee at the 35. It's essentially a one-man show back there. We just assumed he'd pound this thing out of the back of the end zone with Cavante Turpin. Has not busted one this season. His long is 45, but he does have a 99-yard kickoff return touchdown in his career. We saw it firsthand in a preseason. Dicker approaches. We're underway. He boots it toward the left, and it is returnable. Turpin at the 1-yard line, and the number's right, to the 10, 15, and he is swallowed up. Great coverage by Ryan Ficken's bunch to stop that return shy of the 30-yard line, shy of the 25-yard line, and it's Dean Leonard who has been sensational.
Describes them. Not fans of physical, though. Either was Kansas City last week.
Thank you, Shannon. Sorry, I forgot to come to you after the kickoff there. Got all excited about this one getting started. That's a gain of 14 as a drive starter. Here's Dak in the shotgun. This time he is going to hand it to Javonte. He gets through that A-gap. Thule meets him just shy of the 40-yard line. They'll actually mark him at the 40.
I remember talking to some guys have seen this year. It is an explosive bunch.
Certainly is. I mean, you go through it, 4th in points, 1st in yards, 1st in pass, pistol formation now. Javonte behind Dak. Motion man is Ferguson, the tight end. And play action. Dak has time, throws, and that is caught into plus territory. CeeDee Lamb to the Charger 47-yard line. So a gain of 13. And it is working right now for these Cowboys, moving with ease.
Yeah, running through zones, and CeeDee Lamb does a really good job of just finding that window and presenting a nice target to Dak Prescott.
Now, the Cowboys eliminated yesterday from the postseason with the Eagles' win over the Commanders, but as you said, DJ, this is an explosive offense. Ferguson in motion, handoff, Williams again hits the middle of that line. There's Tony Jefferson with support at the 43-yard line, we'll call it. Deshaun Hand in there as well.
We talked about the keys at the top money. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the red zone today. This Cowboys team, they've got too many guys. They're going to move the ball. It's going to come down to can you get those stops down there in the red area.
Yeah. This is 2nd and 7 now from the Charger 45, maybe 44, just on the other side of it. From the shotgun, here's Dak to throw. Settling in on that star. Now he's got to climb, able to escape pressure, but waiting for Williams at the 40-yard line. A trio of Chargers led by Denzel Perriman, Jamari Caldwell in there as well.
That should have been a hold coming off of the edge. Kyle Kennard got held coming off that left side. Good pressure.
That's Deion Henley that gets him down low. So here we go, 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, the Cowboys 8th best in the league, 42%. Chargers defense 5th best in the league. It's from the Charger 40, so certainly in Brandon Aubrey field goal range. Dak in the shotgun. Williams to his left. Pickens on the numbers left, standing on that Charger number 40. Here's Dak to throw, rolling to his right. Boyd coming with pressure, throws to his right through the hands of CeeDee Lamb. A little bit high. Tarheeb still in coverage. And looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Again, not playing for anything but pride. Eliminated from the postseason last night, so they'll go for it.
That ball got a little bit loose on Dak. The ball was fluttering and was a little bit high for CeeDee Lamb, who's open on the sideline.
It's a 4th and 3 from the Charger 40. The Cowboys this season, 14 of 24. That's 58%. The Chargers, 12 of 22 holding teams.
Don't be surprised if they try and take a shot with Pickens. They've got him one-on-one.
With Cam Hart. And here's Dak, has time. He wants Pickens. Caught all the way down to the 15-yard line. You called it, DJ. Not a touchdown, but he got behind Cam Hart. Made a spinning catch. There is a player down on the field. And that might be Beebe. I think that's Cooper Beebe, the starting center. Great catch by Pickens.
When they get him one-on-one with no help, they take shots.
Gain of 28. Will step aside as they tend to the injured Cowboy here. In the red zone are the Cowboys early on. 11:40 to go in the first, 0-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era.
And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
My name is Kyle Harrelson, and I drive a Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road.
Toyota makes the vehicles. You make it yours.
I have a bed rack and a tent in the back. I have it lifted 2.25 inches in the front, 1 inch in the back. I can go over speed bumps in those off-roading trails. It makes it feel like nothing.
Now it's easier than ever to modify your Toyota at your local Toyota dealer. We're partnering with leading accessory brands like ARB, Fox, Rigid, Rhino, and more, so you can customize with confidence.
My favorite spot that I've taken it to is where Colorado and Wyoming and Utah touch. It's a Blue Ribbon River, which means the fly fishing is incredible.
From suspension upgrades to roof racks, modify your Toyota truck or SUV at your local Toyota dealer just the way you want, with warranted custom work. Or shop online at toyota.com/accessories. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908, or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
LA.
Aren't you doing this? That's what tonight's about.
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, Pickett's already 2 catches for 42 yards. Cowboys set up with a 1st and 10 from the 11 of the Chargers. Left hash. Offset eye. Handoff to Williams. Williams probing. Hit by Tart in that A gap for a gain of 1. He'll get just inside the 10-yard line. They can get a first down at the 1. So we'll call it 2nd and 9.
They got a new center in there, and they try and run the ball right up the middle, and the Chargers just stuffed it.
Well, that's Brock Hoffman in limited time this season, DJ. 12 pressures, 2 sacks from the center position. So certainly different than Cooper Beebe. They go to shotgun now. That's CeeDee Lamb in the backfield. Dak to throw, and wrapped up is Lamb at the 5-yard line. We'll mark it at the 6, dragged down by Tony Jefferson. So it's not 3rd and goal. They can get that first down at the 1, and they are set up at the Chargers 6 right now. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, a little angle route. Nice job of Tony reading that, driving on it to make the tackle right as the ball is caught.
From the left hash as they break huddle, Williams in the backfield, and now Chargers need to get a 11th man on the field as Elijah Molden sprints to his position at safety just above that left hash. Here's Dak looking toward the end zone, and in, and touchdown. And that's Flanoy with his 4th touchdown grab of the season. Dak's 27th, a 5-yard toss. Chargers win and defer, but the Cowboys offense, as it has been all season, a little bit of a hot knife through butter on that one, and they lead 6-0.
Yeah, this feels like we could be in for a little bit of a shootout with these two offenses. I'm excited to see this Chargers offense get a crack at it, but they're going to need to score points today.
Dak 6 of 7, I should say, 69 yards on that touchdown. Aubrey for the extra point. That's right down the middle. And quick work, 10:20 left in the first. Cowboys on top of the Bolts, 7-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era.
And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Bolts fans, the road to the playoffs includes a stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Like the players on the field, your vehicle has been working hard all year. So make sure your car or truck is running at peak performance. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute stay in your car, no appointment needed oil change. It's quick and convenient. Find a location near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Your fandom's loud. Your checking account should be too. Rise High Yield Checking pumps out 7.5% APY with no monthly fee and no bench time. It's your wallet on a scoring streak. So put your money on the field at risecu.com/OMG and watch it run up the score. Realize your potential with the official credit union of the Los Angeles Chargers.
7.5% annual percentage yield. APY is on qualifying balances. Terms and conditions apply. Visit risecu.com/OMG for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908 or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to LA Chargers football.
The start of something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So 7-0, Cowboys jump out quick. 10:20 left in the first quarter. 10 plays, 79 yards, 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Ryan Flanoy, a 5-yard touchdown reception. Chargers come out with Kimani Vidal and Keandre Lambert-Smith as their returners. Aubrey set up at his own 35, kicking right to left. Of course, Keandre Lambert-Smith last week with that big 34-yard return to get that drive prior to the half started at the 40-yard line. He's to the right, just inside the numbers, standing on the 5-yard line. Aubrey's kick. A chip shot to Vidal, fielded at the 5 outside the numbers left. 10, 15, 20, working that left sideline 30, and here's Vidal all the way out to the 35-yard line. No flags. So nice return by Vidal. We go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Jim Harbaugh likes to set the tone early, guys, in games with his, shall we say, communication with the refs down here. And that's what he did on that first series, chirping about offensive holding the whole time. After the score, he ripped off his headset, backed up to go look at the replay on the Jumbotron. Saw really nothing, and so went about his business. But it is playoff-level passion already down here on the sideline with Coach Harbaugh.
No doubt. Always an adventure. Sixth offensive lineman is Penning, but as they told us earlier, just kind of think of him more as a tight end taking over that Tucker Fisk role. He's outside of Jamari Sawyer, and that is where Kimani Vidal takes the handoff, runs, pushes the pile forward for maybe a yard and a half. It'll be a 2nd down and 9. Solomon Thomas with the tackle. No Quinnen Williams today, so that affects the Cowboy pass rush significantly.
They've done a good job against the run as of late, but some of that to me is that they're so susceptible to the pass that teams are choosing to go that route.
Yeah, dead last, allowing 255 yards through the air. Quentin goes wide of the numbers just past that 35-yard line. Press coverage on him. Ladd and Keenan to the right, also pressed. Herbert from the shotgun, left hash, standing at his own 31. They bring a blitz, and it's a quick out, secured by Ladd quickly out to the 40-yard line, right on top of the numbers. It'll bring up a 3rd and 5. It's a gain of 4, tackled by Trevon Diggs, who's back today.
Here's the game within the game. They have not been great at generating pressure. The Chargers have had issues picking up blitzes. That time you saw both off-the-ball linebackers blitz and go at Herbert. How they sort that out and pick that up is going to be huge today.
Gadsden jogs off. Keenan, Q, and Ladd bunched to the left, standing on the 40-yard line. Trey Harris just inside the numbers to the right. Cowboys, interesting lineup. Only one opposite the offensive line, and you got a trio of 3 players outside each tackle. They rush 4. Herbert has time, throws, caught. There it is. Trey Harris breaks a tackle, right sideline, still on his feet, all the way down to the Cowboys' 35-yard line before DeMarvion Overshown can bring him down. Explosive 23-yard connection from Herbert to Harris. And for Trey, Had that 37-yarder last week, and here able to shake off a couple tackles, and they're knocking on the door of field goal range already.
Yeah, they brought a linebacker from depth that time. He wasn't able to get there. Nice job in pass protection. If they have time money, there's big plays to be had.
Gadsden Ladd to the right from the 35 of the Cowboys. Herbert in the shotgun. Omarion Hampton to his left. Herbert to throw again. And Herbert climbing the pocket, trying to sort it out. Throws middle of the field, again caught down to the 25-yard line. Trey Harris back-to-back with first down receptions. Marked at the 25 of Dallas for a gain of 11. Malik Hooker with the tackle, and a nice job by Herbert eluding pressure.
This is early in the game to make this call, Money, but this has the feel of an arena game today.
Right.
This is going to be a track meet, moving the ball with these two offenses.
Well, so far, so good. Justin Herbert, 3 for 3, 39 yards. Passed it 3 times, 1 run from Vidal. Knocking on the door of the red zone from the Cowboy 25, right hash. Hampton, 7 yards behind Herbert under center. Keenan one-on-one outside the numbers right. Ladd and Harris to the left. It's a pitch to Hampton. Hampton working that left corner, lowers his shoulder and takes a lick before he is dropped at the 23-yard line. Perrin Winfrey, the second-year defensive lineman out of Oklahoma, with the big hit. Brings up a 2nd and 8.
I mean, Winfrey's 290. I know he brings a big hit here, but I don't know that he didn't wear some of that as well.
Well, we got some trainers on the field, and that looks like Jamari Sawyer not good. He's down. He's really settled that left tackle position. He's sitting up right now. His trainers are talking to him and looking at that. Looks like the right leg.
That is not good.
Talked about continuity and rhythm. Really felt like the offensive line got a lot more settled with Sawyer out there. Last week he only gave up a single pressure to the Chiefs, and now he's up. See what it looks like as he is moving all right, walking a little gingerly. And it's going to be Austin Deculus that takes his place. Deculus very athletic, but certainly has struggled in pass protection. 28 pressures, 4 sacks, and a pressure rate of 12.4%.
Just when you kind of get things cooking here, and he's shaking his head as he hobbles off the field. That's not a good look.
10 is already up, so it'll be a 2nd and 8 from the 23 of the Cowboys. Cowboys up 7-0, 7 minutes clock running left in the first quarter. It's Q and Harris to the left, trips to the right as they go empty. Gadsden, Ladd, and Omarion Hampton wide of the numbers. Herbert takes the shotgun snap. They bring a blitz, and it's a quick throw to the end zone. Over the shoulder. Signal touchdown. Quentin Johnston, you called it, DJ. Little vertical game to Q. 23 yards from Justin Herbert, and that is his 8th touchdown reception of the season. Back-to-back years.
It was a one-handed catch, man. He catches that with his left hand over the shoulder, gets his feet down. That was a fantastic grab by Q on a perfect throw from Justin. Left hand extended, cup it right to your body, get your feet down.
For Herbert, his 24th touchdown toss of the season. We mentioned for Q his 8th reception. And to tie it up, Dicker makes it 7-7. Quentin, like we said, back-to-back seasons with 8 receiving touchdowns. That's the first time a Charger has done it in back-to-back seasons since Antonio Gates in 2004. Through 2010, did it every single season, the Hall of Famer. So 7-7, 6:43 to go in the first on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert! Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo. Good times.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150. From California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, the Chargers notched their 11th opening drive score of the season. Cowboys give up their 10th opening drive score. That is the most in the NFL, tied for the most in the NFL. Our UCLA Health Drive Summary is presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 6 plays, 65 yards, covers 3 minutes, 37 seconds. A 23-yard touchdown reception from Herbert to Quentin Johnston. Herbert a perfect 4 of 4 on the drive, 62 yards and a touchdown. And this one returnable again for Turpin. Fields it outside the numbers right at the 5 to the 15, 20, 25. And dropped right there at the 28-yard line by Del'Shawn Phillips. Let's get down to Shannon Farron.
Jamari Sawyer so frustrated coming off the field, guys. He went right into the injury tent with the ortho doctors, left his helmet outside, walked on his own gingerly, but back to the locker room. A huge blow for this line. He can play everywhere. Tackle, guard, huge football IQ. Huge loss for Justin Herbert in this Chargers offensive line.
No doubt, Shannon. We'll see Deculus likely the rest of the way. As Williams behind Prescott in the shotgun. Hands working the right side of that line. Williams hit by Denzel Perriman, but pushes the pile forward out to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6. It'll be a 2nd and 4. 7-7 here. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. And Cooper Beebe back out there, so good to see that. If you're a Cowboy fan, certainly don't want to see anybody getting hurt, but a huge drop-off between he and Brock Hoffman. Dak under center. And now it's Davis in the backfield. And he takes the handoff, flies past the first down marker all the way out to the 44-yard line of Dallas for a first down. Gain of 8 for Marcus Williams can make the tackle. Tony Jefferson, Marcus Williams out there right now at safety.
Deion Henley just missed him. It was a little run blitz off the edge and just couldn't quite trip him up.
Dak from the shotgun now. Davis stays to his right. Rolling to his right. Throwing underneath, and a lot of room. Left sideline. Dragged out of bounds is Cavante Turpin with all that speed by Tony Jefferson. It's a gain of 7. It'll bring up a 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'll tell you what, players continue to do this. It blows my mind when they don't have a shirt tucked in. You're a little undersized speed player, and that's how he got tackled. Tony Jefferson grabs a hold of the tail of his shirt and yanks him down.
That's 10 yards probably that it cost him. He tried
With
to
his
turn the corner.
speed, you don't know how far that goes.
Break huddle. Davis stays in the backfield. Prescott under center. Pickens one-on-one with St. Juste. And it's a handoff to Davis again. And Denzel Perriman with a thump right on top of the Dallas Star at the Charger 49. They'll bring up a 3rd and 2, a gain of 1 there. We saw him go for it on 4th down, so just assume it's 4-down territory.
He cut back into a brick wall on that one.
Well, Perriman's run fits have been incredible as of late. Incredibly violent.
Let's see if the Chargers give him this single high look and Nope, they're going to
Derwin.
They're going to dare him to run the ball here.
Derwin and Marcus Williams up high. Perriman and Henley, your linebackers, on top of the star, and they do run it. And there we go. Can they push the pile forward enough? They do. Williams gets it out to the Charger 46-yard line. Needed a couple, picked up about 4. So new set of downs, exchange of personnel. 7-7 here, 3:57 to go in the first quarter.
He runs hard going all the way back to his time at Carolina.
Pickens and Lamb, same side of the field to the left. Flanoy, who's got the touchdown, goes to the right. Brevin Spoon-Ford is your tight end to the right. Dak to throw, looking left, still looking left. Wide open, CeeDee Lamb steps out of bounds left sideline at the Charger 40. Had a cushion from Derwin James. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 4.
They do this a lot, which is a switch release with their wide receivers. They crisscross, and then you get an out route from CeeDee Lamb. It forces Derwin to have to work through some traffic.
The Chargers have allowed 200 or less passing yards 7 times this season. Most in the NFL do not get the sense that's going to be the case today with Dak Prescott.
No.
Flanoy goes in, Turpin goes in motion left to right. That's where Prescott's looking now. Decides to take off. Caldwell can't get him. Dak slides down, picks up the first down to the Charger 33-yard line. Troy Dye closest in the area. It's a gain of 8 for Dak. He does not run a lot.
He can, though.
Yeah, long of 14 this season.
He's had some lower body injuries over the years, but he can still move occasionally when he takes that opportunity. That time Derwin blitzed. They picked him up, and that's what allowed Dak kind of a clear lane to go.
Under 2.5 minutes now. Tied at 7. As Davis to the right of Dak in the shotgun. Turpin in motion again. Takes the handoff on the sweep, and he's got a lane. There goes Turpin. Troy Dye chases him down. Ball pops out. They say he was already down at the Charger 24-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 from the right hash at the Charger 24.
You're seeing what's so difficult about this team. They have a physical downhill run game. Then you've got some speed on the perimeter with plays like that to Turpin. And then you got 2 elite alpha number 1 wide receivers to deal with on the outside.
There's a lot to deal with. Right now, Flanoy and Lamb out to the left. Pickens all alone to the right opposite St. Just. Handoff to Davis. Davis hit by Tooley. Does pick up the first down, though, so it'll be a 1st and 10 from the Charger 21. Just see if they can't get them off schedule right now. They're getting big gainers on first down.
I'll tell you what, Booker is a really, really good guard. This rookie out of Alabama is getting a lot of movement in the run game.
Yeah, that was, get into that. After you evaluate him, DJ, through the draft. People thought he was going to slide because of the combine, and man, he has been something. Shotgun, Prescott looking to throw, and middle of the field, finds his release valve in Williams.
I hit the ground.
Oh, hit the ground. They say incomplete. So they're going to bring it back.
That's big.
Yeah, it is. Make it 2nd and 10. Like we said, they have not been able to get him off schedule. So here we go. Make it 2nd and 10 from the 21 of the Chargers.
So again, the field goals, I mean, the Chargers are going to score a boatload of points. I feel confident in that today. They just got to get stops on defense down here in the red zone.
Well, here you go. You got Owe out there and Tooley as your edges. Abonia and Caldwell your tackles. Davis to the right, Lamb to the left of Dak in the shotgun to throw. Has time, middle of the field, caught Ferguson to the 15-yard line, tackled by Denzel Perriman. Under a minute now in the first quarter, tied at 7. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
Too many clean pockets. They've got to get some pressure on Dak Prescott. He's comfortable just kind of hanging out on that spot, top of his drop and surveying the field. He's too good if you don't get some heat on him.
Now here comes Khalil Mack, Deshaun Hand. Odafe Owe, that NASCAR package with Tooley on the inside. Dayan on the line of scrimmage as well. They got 6. And we got
a lot of cushion down here.
A lot of cushion for Flanoy, who's got a touchdown here already. And now he goes in motion. There's Dak. There's time. It's CeeDee Lamb, shy of the 10-yard line. He's got the first down, though. He needed the 11. He got to the 10.5 and picks it up. Tooley and Tariq Still combine for the tackle. That's a good effort by CeeDee picking up that first down, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. As it hits zeros, tied at 7, but A first and goal for the Cowboys when we return from the 10 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Scoring your favorite LA Chargers gear has never been easier with 2 locations to choose from. The Equipment Room at SoFi Stadium and the Chargers Team Store located right there at 2144 East El Segundo Boulevard in the Chargers Commons Shopping Center. Open Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Chargers Team Store is stocked with the latest limited edition merch drops, jerseys, headwear, sideline gear, and much more. To learn more, visit chargers.com/shop. Again, that's chargers.com/shop.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey! Presto! A new holiday classic! Let's sing it again! Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on!
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details.
Have you guys tried these holiday cookies? They're so good!
Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my Life Source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
Looking, throwing to the end zone.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Caught, touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Time of possession dominated by the Cowboys in that first quarter, 11:23 to 3:37, tied up at 7. Majority of that because they are on their second possession. Each team opened the game with a touchdown drive. 140 yards to 65 in favor of the Cowboys. 47 on the ground to just 3 for the Chargers. But look at the average gain. Chargers 11 per play, 6.3 for the Cowboys as Dak gets under center. Williams behind him. From the Charger, 10.5, so they can get a first down at the half-yard line. Dak to throw. Quick throw underneath. Oh, jumped the route. Did St. Juste, intended for Pickens. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 10.5.
That was just a little spot route. He worked right over the top of him and got his hands on the football. Kind of hit his head a little bit early. I think that's what some of the fans are upset about. But a nice read, a nice jump. Dak Prescott has had some red zone turnover issues during his career.
Yeah, the red zone really kind of the only blemish for this Cowboys offense. 19th, converting 57% of their opportunities. As again, you got Lamb and Williams in the backfield. Now Lamb goes in motion. That's where Dak's looking. Now works his progressions, trying to scramble out underneath. Cleaned out at the 5-yard line by Derwin James's George Pickens. So to bring up a 3rd and a 4.5. Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. Cowboys 3 of 4 on 3rd down, 1 of 1 on 4th down.
They can always run the ball, too. It just feels like they're kind of in 4-down mode.
Williams to the right. They have had 3rd and 2 twice, 3rd and 4 twice. So very manageable. Lamb in motion, right to left. That's where Dak's looking. Pressure coming, and Dak has to get rid of it. Throws toward the end zone. What a grab. How did he find it in the back of the end zone? Flanoy, but we do have a flag at the line of scrimmage. That one's coming back, it looks like. Offensive holding is the preliminary signal.
Holding. Number 73, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay. Goes out.
That'll be Tyler Smith. Dak was under duress. He just shot-putted that thing. It's Khalil Mack that had the pressure that forced the hold.
Yeah, I mean, he just didn't let go of him. But it was still a heck of a throw by Dak Prescott.
I had a handful of jersey.
That can go towards the big stop that they need here. Red zone defense is going to decide this game.
Now, this is now from the 15. And again, they can get a first down at the half-yard line. They break huddle, and it's Lipke to the left of Dak. Bunch formation, I should say, trips to the left. Pickens and Lipke now stacked to the right.
Got to help over the top of Pipkins here.
Derwin on the line of scrimmage. They rush 4. Dak looking to the end zone, and that's incomplete. Bracketed was Cavante Turpin by Tarheeb Still and Marcus Williams, and out comes Brandon Aubrey. So a nice hold by this defense to force a field goal.
They did a nice job. They had help over the top of George Pickens. He never even looked in that direction. If you can force balls to Turpin, that's a good spot to be in with all those other weapons they have.
Nice play by Marcus Williams, breaking that up. He's been on the team for about 5-6 weeks now. 9th-year safety out of Utah. It's a 33-yarder for Aubrey from the right hash. For the lead, and he's got it right down the middle. So the Cowboys on top 10-7. 14 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert! Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. Mm-hmm. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
30, 20, 10, touchdown, Chargers!
This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So the Cowboys chew a bunch of clock on that drive. 16 plays to go 56 yards. Ties the most plays for a Dallas drive this season. Covers 7:39, a 33-yard field goal, though, as the Charger defense takes advantage of a holding penalty. And the Cowboys lead 10-7, 14 minutes, 4 seconds left in the half. Chargers will now work right to left as returners facing us. It's Lambert Smith to the right, Vidal to the left. Aubrey chooses Vidal. This is a squibber, takes 2 bounces, and Vidal has to field it at the 5, and this is going to be a tough one to dig out of. He's hit shy of the 15-yard line, gang tackled all the way back at the 13. So long drive coming for the Chargers. Let's go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Matt, you mentioned Marcus Williams on that pass breakup. A little bit more about the safety. He's been on the practice squad here since October. His motto is stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Serving him well today and last week. You saw R.J. Mickens go out with that shoulder injury, and then Tony Jefferson ejected. So he played 43 snaps after that ejection. Now, with Molden active today, this is all good with Marcus Williams holding down that corner. Great, because that enables DJ, Derwin James, that is, to play at that second level, guys.
Thank you, Shannon. Deculus comes out in place of Jamari Sawyer, listed as questionable with a hamstring to return. Penning is out there as well, outside of Bobby Hart on the right side in motion. Herbert to throw, middle of the field, caught. It's a Trey Harris day, everybody. Out to the 27-yard line for a first down, a gain of 14. Logan Wilson with the tackle. And for Harris now, his third catch on 3 targets. He's got 48 yards receiving.
Justin Herbert has not had a lot of really clean pockets over the last month. He's got one today, and he is looking to put up some monster numbers if it keeps up.
So they dig out of the deep field position on one play. Herbert 5 of 5 for 76 yards on that touchdown. I formation now. Matlock ahead of Hampton. Handoff goes to Hampton, following his blocks, bouncing it outside. There he goes. Hampton to the 40, left sideline, lowers a shoulder to the 45-yard line. Gave Savon Revel a shot on his way out of bounds after picking up 17.
All I can think of is in Revel's head is he's going over to the sideline, running out of bounds, running out of bounds, running out of bounds. Oh, my God, he's not running out of bounds. Woo! Ouch.
That is all the way out to the Charger 44-yard line.
Goodness gracious.
And we've now seen one of these in each of Hampton's starts since his return. Ball just shy of that Dallas star on the 44 left hash. Hampton stays out. Herbert in shotgun. Penning acting as that tight end to the right. Hands to Hampton again, probing. And pushing forward is Odigizua to the 50-yard line for a gain of 6. It'll be a 2nd and 4. We'll call it 5.
How fun is this? You watch Omarion Hampton just kind of come to a dead stop and then find the hole and explode through it. And got a couple great reps out of him. And, oh, here comes a fresh Kamani Vidal right onto the field. What a nice 1-2 punch this is going to be.
That's why the Chargers are 2nd in the league in time of possession, 33 minutes per game. I know I see it right now, 12 minutes to 5, but
keep an eye on these safeties. As they start drifting towards the line of scrimmage, there's going to be big plays.
Vidal to the right of Herbert. Herbert to throw, and they bring a blitz. Herbert cuts it loose. There's Ladd with the catch into Cowboy territory, and there's that whip. Ladd dives forward to the Dallas 40-yard line. Stewart and Hooker with the tackle. It's a gain of 10. And for Herbert now, that's his 6th completion. Makes it 22-47 for his career. It's the all-time record for the most completions before turning 28 years old. Set up at the Dallas 40 with a new set of downs, 1st and 10. They break huddle. Vidal behind Herbert under center. Gadsden and Lambert Smith to the left. Now Matlock goes in motion. Herbert, play action, sets his feet. Under duress, climbs the pocket, caught downfield inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's Will Dissly. Dropped at the Cowboy 25, we'll call it. Ravel with the tackle, but not before Dissly picks up 15, 3 shy of his long on the season, just his 6th catch this year.
We've talked the last few weeks about Justin Herbert's toughness and playing with the broken hand and the grittiness. And now you're getting a chance to see with pass protection the rare ability that he possesses. He is slinging it today.
Already over 100 yards passing. A perfect passer rating of 158.3. Hampton in the backfield. Oh, we got a Stanford-looking credit card alignment out there. There's the handoff to Hampton. He runs into that protection. There's a flag that comes in, 2 of them as a matter of fact, and that's exactly what you don't want to see. Came right away as he was working his way to the right side of that line with all those tight ends and fullback. Preliminary signal is face mask.
Look at Coach Harbaugh down there. He's having his 2 cents heard.
That's what
talking
he's saying.
About a face mask.
Alan Eck, our referee here with the answers.
There were 2 fouls. Holding, number 44, offense. Personal foul, face mask, number 42, defense. The foul's offset at the previous spot. Replay, first out.
That's Jadeveon Clowney with the face mask. So we'll take it. Make it 1st and 10 again instead of a 1st and 20. They'll like that 15-yard penalty on the face mask, but all things being equal, still on schedule. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 25, trailing 10-7. 4 minutes off the clock on this drive so far for the Chargers. They break huddle. Keenan, Ladd go to the right. Q to the left on top of the numbers. Hampton in the backfield. Herbert in the shotgun. Cowboys bring a blitz. Herbert standing tall, throwing downfield over the head of Ladd, incomplete, 2nd and 10. And Herbert took a shot on that one.
He's upset, I think. He wanted to call. Ball was gone.
Gonna look at the replay. Yeah, it sure was. And he got dragged to the ground.
I mean, he literally pulled him to the ground a good 3 seconds after the play.
Yeah, so Diggy Zua, his first incompletion of the game. So Herbert now 7 of 8. 10-7 Cowboys. This ball at the Cowboy 25 on a 2nd and 10. Hampton to his right from the shotgun Herbert. 2 receivers each side, and now McConkey goes in motion, makes it bunch formation to the right. Herbert to throw. Taking a shot. There's McConkey. Caught. Touchdown! Chargers! Ladd McConkey, 6th touchdown reception of the season. Justin Herbert's 2nd of the day. 25th of the year. This one, 25 yards.
It's the Texas relays today for this wide receiving core. Everybody's getting an opportunity to run by a Dallas Cowboy. That time it was Ladd McConkey. And when you get time for Justin Herbert and he can survey all of these weapons that he has at his disposal, he is going to pick you apart. That is just a simple go ball.
Ladd had that touchdown against the Raiders, makes it 2. In the last 2 weeks, the extra point is good. Had a touchdown. He did not have a touchdown in the contest against Kansas City or Philadelphia, so backed into the end zone for Ladd. Love to see it. Chargers on top, 14-10. 9:45 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
California, it's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Bolts fans, the road to the playoffs includes a stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Touchdown Chargers!
Like the players on the field, your vehicle has been working hard all year, so make sure your car or truck is running at peak performance. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute stay-in-your-car, no-appointment needed oil change. It's quick and convenient. Find a location near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech. As the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at timbertech.com.
Los Angeles.
LA.
There goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
14-10, Chargers on top of the Cowboys here in Dallas as we get you your UCLA Health Drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 7 plays, 87 yards, 4 minutes, 19 seconds, a 25-yard touchdown reception by Ladd McConkey to give the Chargers the lead. 9:45 to go in the half. And how about Del'Shawn Phillips, who is likely to make the special teams tackle here? He's got 2 in this game already, and that is the most by a Charger in a single season since they started tracking special teams tackles back in 2000. He was the guy that Ryan Ficken wanted once Nick Neiman left, and he has delivered. A little wobbler from Cam Dicker, fielded 1 yard deep in the end zone. Turpin brings it out on top of the numbers, right to the 20 to the 25. Hit at the 30. There's Phillips again, and a flag. So right on cue, Phillips makes it 3 special teams tackles today. And let's bring this one back on the hold by the Dallas special teams unit. Here's Alan Eck.
During the return, holding number 14 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty. First down, Dallas.
That's Marquise Bell. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Guys, this LA offense is not a Burger King offense. I talked to Greg Roman about his line earlier today. He said, yeah, I felt a little bit bad about that. I like Burger King. I said, me too. They do a nice Whopper. But he was talking about it's not simple. It's a complex offense. He was talking about Trey Harris, who has more than 40 yards on the day so far. He says he's just so impressive. From the playbook film study standpoint, he's an ex-QB. He says he played 3 positions in the last game with 0 mental errors, already having a big one, like I said, today.
Yeah, he is, Shannon. 3 catches for 48 yards. It's Williams to the right of Dak in the shotgun. Pickens opposite Dante Jackson to the left. Turpin in motion. Hands to Williams. Williams able to find the hole, stay on his feet past the 25-yard line to the 26 for a gain of 6 before Denzel Perriman can make the stop. 14-10 Chargers on top. 9:30 to go. A 2nd and 4 from the Dallas 26 for the Cowboys.
How many times today are you going to mistake, as I am, Tier Tart's cleats for a flag on the field?
Right? He's wearing bright yellow. The only one out there, too. That's what throws you off. He's got the yellow gloves to go with it. Ferguson slot right. Williams stays in the backfield. Dak to throw. Sets his feet, climbs the pocket, downfield, and throws behind the receiver, but caught.
Oh, and you're going to get 15.
Yeah, they are. It's Flanoy that caught it. Perriman came in and smacked him after he was down. So give him an extra 15, and now we got some extracurricular pushing. There's those yellow cleats in the middle of it all.
Oh, that was a punch to the face there. That's got to be a flag.
Yeah, that was Steele that punched him right in the face. Got in there on Tart. Terrence Steele, 8th season out of Texas Tech, the right tackle, and Tier Tart going at it. Right now the ball is sitting at the 38-yard line, but I get the sense it ain't going to be there for long. Harbaugh's already out on the field.
All the way out past the star.
Now they're yelling at him to get off the field. So they try to sort this whole thing out. Yeah, Perriman got him pretty good while he was sitting down. Although Perriman's...
They got him helmet to helmet while he's on the ground.
That's what it was.
Plays a completed pass, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 6 in the defense. 15-yard penalty at the end of the play, automatic first down.
So nothing for Steele. That's going to walk the ball into Charger territory now. 9 minutes left in the half. Instead of having it at their own 36, looks like they're going to spot this thing at the Charger. Let's see, drop it there, 48. Charger 47 is where they'll place it. Just to the left of that Dallas star in midfield. Clock stopped at 8:59 with the Chargers up 4. Williams in the backfield. Prescott under center. Has not been under any pressure so far today. After what this Charger defense did to the Chiefs and Eagles these previous 2 weeks. Trying to get this thing going. It's a handoff to Williams, and there's Williams with a jump cut. Just fired out of a cannon all the way to the Charger 38-yard line. Marcus Williams makes the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
You almost kind of feel that a little bit. Brian Schottenheimer, the head coach of the Cowboys, son of Marty Schottenheimer, he gets chippy. He's going to let the offensive lineman tee off and try and run the ball a little bit. It's kind of in his DNA.
Lipke now acting as the fullback ahead of Malik Davis. Offset eye. Prescott under center to throw. Again, all day. Takes a shot down the left sideline for Pickens. Caught, touchdown Cowboys. Pickens got a step. He's been abusing Cam Hart so far today. That is 38 yards. Well, you called it, DJ. You said it was going to be a track meet. Arena League football, and that's what we got here at AT&T Stadium. 0 punts thus far. Every possession has ended in a score.
When they get one-on-one with no help over the top, they are going to take their shots, and that's a matchup for Cam Hart on a little stutter go. If you don't get your hands on Pickens, he's got another gear that Cam just doesn't have. I don't know that anybody has.
And I'll tell you, Pickens, his last 2, 8 receptions, 70 yards, no touchdowns. Everybody asking what happened to George Pickens. Well, he's back here today. Aubrey's extra point is good. And the Cowboys go back up by a field goal here. 8 minutes left in the half. 17-14 Dallas on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make two presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908 or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my Life Source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
Aren't you done in this? That's what tonight's about!
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
4 plays, 80 yards, 97 seconds. A 38-yard touchdown toss by Dak Prescott to George Pickens. Pickens, 9th of the season to lead these Cowboys. For Dak, his 28th, and he has now passed 4,000 passing yards. 8th time in Cowboys history that's happened. 4 of them by Dak Prescott, 4 of them by Tony Romo.
I'll tell you what, this is a treat to watch these two guys throw a football, man.
Right.
They're two of the best throwers in the league. I mean, that ball had such perfect trajectory on it.
Yeah, Pickens is a problem. I mentioned he kind of disappeared these last 2 weeks. But boy, he's having a game here today. 4 catches, 86 in that touchdown. This one going to Keandre Lambert-Smith. Has to jump and catch it at the 3-yard line on top of the numbers, trying to cross the field and get an edge. And there's that speed of Lambert-Smith. Cannot outrun. Looks like, who was that? Triquez Bridges, old friend alert. Made the tackle
stay
there.
Vertical, man. He's 2 different returners. When he stays vertical, very productive. When he doesn't go well.
Just a 17-yard return. They'll start this one on their own 19. Let's quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to ID themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers Audio Network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeartRadio station.
Herbert in the shotgun. Vidal to his left. Ladd McConkey one-on-one outside the numbers left. Trey Harris in motion. Herbert to throw. Rolling to his right. Got to get rid of it. And goes right sideline for Will Dissly. His second grab of the game. Revel in coverage. It's a gain of 6 out to the Charger 25-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Chargers are getting somebody extremely vertical on every single snap. That time it was Q working deep down the seam, and Herbert didn't love it. Could have taken a shot, but it was decently covered. So just buys a little time, rolls right, and gets a nice completion on first down, stay ahead of the sticks.
Had some pressure coming from behind, able to elude it though. The 2nd and 4 here as they break huddle. Vidal stays in the backfield. Matlock, the fullback. Herbert pitches to Vidal as he tries to cut outside, stays on his feet, and Vidal with the extra effort manages to get the first down past the 30 to the 31-yard line, a gain of 6, and that's a nice second effort by Vidal working.
He stopped and was facing the other direction and then kind of regathered himself and was able to pick up the extra yards for the first down.
16th play for the Chargers in this game now. Remember, Dallas had that 16-play field goal drive that sucked all that time off the clock. Chargers trying to even this thing out in time of possession. And a nice job starting it there with a new set of downs from their own 31. Handoff again. And at the line of scrimmage, Vidal is dropped. Again, extracurriculars, this time with Trevor Penny. No surprise. Shamar James with the tackle. So a 2nd and 10.
Well, they've done a nice job of helping Deculus here. Some of that's just running the ball. Get a new left tackle in there and don't come out there and throw it every single down. Stay committed, stay balanced.
Give him a yard on it now. Mark it up to the Charger 31-yard line. Left hash as they break huddle. Vidal stays in. Harris goes outside the numbers left. One-on-one opposite Revel. 2 high safeties for the Cowboys. Herbert to throw. And an in-cutter that Harris just straight dropped. That would have been a first down.
He was thinking he might be able to split that and have a big explosive play and just took his eyes off the ball for a brief second.
Yeah.
He won on his release against Revel on the slant and then just kind of snuck a peek. He might have.
Yeah, jammed a finger, I think. He was pointing at his hand as he came off the field. And they're looking at it now, his left hand. He's really upset.
I'd be looking for a blitz here from the Cowboys.
Matt Eberflus, their defensive coordinator, been embattled all season. There's Kenneth Murray on the line of scrimmage, showing blitz. And they rush just 4. Herbert throws left sideline, caught. Keandre Lambert-Smith breaks a tackle. What a play by the rookie. The extra effort gives him the first down. Revel had him. Lambert-Smith worked his way out of it, spinning, and picks up the first down. A heck of an effort by the rookie to get all the way out near plus territory. Actually, I should say just past the 40-yard line of the Chargers to the 42.
He caught that ball on the sideline, does the spin, and doesn't step out of bounds. That was incredible balance.
It's the first time the Chargers have converted a 3rd and 9 this season. They were 0 for 7 prior to that. Pistol formation now. There's Hampton behind Herbert. Hampton, no. Play action, throws a quick screen to Ladd. Ladd shakes and bakes out to the 45-yard line for a gain of 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7. Diggs with the tackle. What do we got down there, Shannon?
Yeah, Trey Harris came out, had the trainers look at his left hand. It looks like you called it, that his finger got jammed. Looks pretty janky. They're going to tape up those fingers right now together, hopefully give him some stability.
Yeah, not ideal when you're a pass catcher to have a finger issue.
That's not going to be the first or the last time Justin Herbert's messed up a finger.
Right.
As well as he throws the ball.
Q and Ladd are stacked to Herbert's left. One-on-one to the right is Keenan. A 2nd and 7. Hampton to his left. There's a shotgun snap. They blitz on the in-cut. There's Keenan into plus territory right at the first down marker. And are they going to wave him forward? They are. That's a first down. Captain. Gain of 7.
He won on the release on a slant. You've got no help there, so he's able to win right now. And who are you going to focus on with these pass catchers? I mean, Herbert's spreading it around to everybody. Waiting for Gadsden to get a big play here at some point in time, but everybody else is making it happen.
Got a big one for Will Dissly already as they break huddle. Hampton in the backfield. Pistol formation. Herbert right hash from the Cowboy 48. Trailing 17-14 here. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Herbert to Hampton. Hampton probing. Following a blocker. Breaks a tackle. Keeps the legs moving. Down to the Cowboy 43-yard line for a gain of 5 before Revel can make the tackle. Charger fans, bolt up. Catch all the action this season live and in person with Vivid Seats, proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers and the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. Download the app today. A 2nd and 5 coming up. Hampton right now, 4 carries for 31 yards, averaging 7.8. Vidal 3 for 8 yards. And Herbert's thrown it 14 times for 152 and 2 touchdowns. It's Hampton all alone in the backfield. Takes the handoff again. Hits that B gap. He's got first down yardage. Still going. Carrying 3 Cowboys before Donovan Wilson has to come in and help out with the tackle of James Houston. A gain of 12. He broke 3 tackles on that run.
Nice job by Keenan. He had an excellent block there, working over Revel. These wide receivers, when you see these long runs, you can bet the Charger wide receivers are competing as blockers.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning, under 2:40 right now as they just break huddle. 17-14, 2.5 left in the half. Vidal now checks into the game. Matlock, the fullback. Hand off to Vidal. Vidal hit in the backfield and dropped, probably for a loss of about a half yard by Donovan Wilson. See if they want to let this thing run to the 2-minute warning. I'm assuming they do.
They're trying to eat all this time and score right before the half, but it'd be nice to get a 7 instead of a 3.
Remember, this thing was 13, basically 12.5 to 3.5, 2.5 in the first quarter, and we are now even up in time of possession at the 2-minute warning. So Cowboys 17-14 for the moment. Chargers will have a 2nd and 10 from the Cowboy 31 when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo, good times.
Visit Boot Barn today to save on top quality Christmas gifts. We're offering holiday specials right now where you can get $50 off all men's exotic boots, $40 off select women's boots, and 25% off flannels, sweatshirts, and select outerwear for men and women. We're also offering savings on select jeans, workwear, and kids' clothing. Visit us this week and save on top quality Christmas gifts. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
You can't count on finding a parking spot near the beach here in LA or a gym free of influencers. But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Catch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long right through the playoffs. The Bolts are primed for a return to the postseason. So visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today. And count on Sundays for another must-see season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Let's start something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So 17-14 Cowboys at the 2-minute warning. Chargers with a 2nd and 10 from the Dallas 31. We have had a first half without a punt. Chargers have taken 6 minutes off the clock on this drive thus far. And that is after having the ball for just 7 minutes, 56 seconds total prior to this drive. Vidal to the left of Herbert in the shotgun on a 2nd and 10. Trips right. Herbert to throw. They rush 4. And escapes, rolling to his left. And Herbert going to keep it and run to the 30. Steps out of bounds at the 27-yard line of Dallas. That'll be a gain of 4 and a 3rd and 6.
Nice job. Realize you get an inside rush, and that freed it up for Justin to get outside contained. Declas kind of got beat inside a little bit. He sees it. Vidal tries to give him a little bit of a target, but Justin said, forget it, I'll just get what I can get.
Yeah, I almost wish he would have slid. As explosive as this Dallas offense is.
I think they would bang a timeout if he did.
Yeah, you're right. 3 of 5 on 3rd down. From the Dallas 27. Quentin in motion. Herbert to throw. Double clutches. Caught. First down. Keenan Allen, the captain. Mark it 1 DJ to the Cowboy 18-yard line before Trevon Diggs can make the tackle. Gain of 9.
That doesn't happen without the pass protection. He gets a chance to work through his progression. Gets a chance to, okay, let me get the number 1 not there. Lad's not there. Let me work back inside or back outside to Keenan.
Keenan's 2nd catch for 16 yards. And my apologies, I was reading the Dallas 3rd down numbers. Chargers a perfect 3 of 3. Hampton in the backfield, Herbert under center. Hand off to Hampton. Straight forward, breaks a tackle, breaks a second. runs into a pair of Cowboys, but not before he picks up 7.5 yards to the Cowboy 10.5-yard line. Donovan Wilson with the tackle.
It feels like coming off of that injury, the first couple weeks was a little sneak preview of what Omari Hampton's capable of. We might get to see the whole movie today, Money.
And good to see Trey Harris back out there. Know how valuable he is, not just as a pass catcher, but a run blocker. He works his way to the right, all alone in the slot. To the left, it's Quinton one-on-one with Ravel. On a 2nd and 3, 40 seconds left. It's a handoff to Hampton, and he is going to be dropped for a loss back at the 13-yard line, 30 seconds, and the Chargers going to take a timeout here with 29 seconds. Malik Hooker make it the Cowboys that bang the timeout with this 3rd and 6, we'll call it. It was a 2nd and 2, now a 3rd and 6. Charger fans, here's your chance to score an exclusive Justin Herbert bobblehead. Get yours when the Bolts take on the Houston Texans at SoFi Stadium the weekend of December 27th. It's a late season showdown you won't want to miss, and this limited edition collectible won't last long. Visit chargers.com/offer to secure yours today while supplies last.
When you've got a kicker like they have over there, really both kickers, but when you see the Cowboys hit a timeout with this much time left, you realize they don't need much field position to get an opportunity at the end of the half.
Yeah, scoreboard has not reflected the Cowboys have taken that timeout, but they most definitely did. Chargers now from the Cowboy 14 right hash have to get to the Cowboy 8 for a first down. They were just outside that 10.5-yard line before that tackle for loss on Hampton. It's Vidal to the right of Herbert, trips to his left. Keenan Allen outside the numbers to the left. Herbert from the shotgun. They rush 4. Looking under duress. Now Herbert on the move. It's a shovel pass to Keenan. Dives toward the end zone. And they will mark him short at the 1. And now the Chargers will use their first timeout. The captain with another 3rd down reception for a first down. That is what he does. Leads the league in receptions on 3rd down, 4 first downs.
A little option pitch here from Justin Herbert. Sprint to the left and just a little flip. He flipped that ball about 12 yards.
And Keenan dove for the goal line, able to secure possession, though. It's from the 1. 22 seconds left, and the Chargers still with 2 timeouts, so you could try to bang this thing in the run game twice if you'd like to. 17-14 right now, Cowboys. We're in that middle 8. Chargers going to start the second half with the ball. Have not had a punt. Chargers at 7 minutes, 46 seconds on this drive. 4 of 4. Herbert on this drive for 54 yards. Pardon me, that's on 3rd down today. 4 of 4 for 54 yards.
Are we going to get the Penning touchdown catch? Is that coming?
I'd just as soon punch this thing in, man. I don't know if I want to get too wacky here. It's Herbert under center. Vidal behind him. Matlock in motion. And Herbert with a push. There we go. Granite formation. Touchdown, Chargers. Herbert with the rushing score, his 2nd of the season. And how about this, DJ? Justin Herbert now passes Hall of Fame quarterback John Hadl for the most performances with a passing and a rushing touchdown in Charger history. This is 12th.
Another example of his toughness, too. Broken hand, steel plate, no worries. Just give me a quarterback sneak. I'll power my way through.
We love it.
Give Matlock the assist. He just carried him into the end zone.
And Dicker on to put the Chargers up by 4. Ball is bending to the left, but it's through. So 21-17 Chargers, 19 seconds left, and I would just as soon Cam Dicker kick this thing out of the back of the end zone with Cavante Turpin back there.
Who are you more scared of, though? Turpin or giving them the ball at the 35, knowing you only need 1 completion,
right.
And Aubrey trots out there.
All right, we'll step aside, come back for the final 19 seconds of the half. Chargers up 21-17 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
How do we rise?
By being the home of firsts. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases, innovation isn't just part of our history, it's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could, like performing the first human bladder transplant. So we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health. Keep on rising.
Car accident? Dog bite? Slip and fall? Wilshire Law Firm is here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. We are the official personal injury law partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, and we've recovered more top personal injury settlements than any other law firm in California. Over $2 billion recovered. No fees unless you win your case. Bolt up and get our powerhouse team on your side. Call 800-800-3333 for our free consultation. Again, that's 1-800-800-3333.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand,
Ford.
It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Our UC LA Health Drive Summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 16 plays, 81 yards, 7 minutes, 49 seconds. Herbert with that 1-yard touchdown rush. And here is Dicker to Turpin, fields it right side at the 5 to the 10, 20, 30. Shy of the 30, I should say, at the 25-yard line is where he is upended. Delshon Phillips and who was that? Hassan Haskins with the tackle. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Guys, I'm going to have to check the tape, but I think Justin Herbert initiated some sort of touchdown, I won't say dance, but celebration involving his linemen. We're going to have to go back and look that one up because that doesn't happen.
No, you're right about that. But you get a rushing touchdown, second of the season, to go up 21-17. Now, be careful here. You got explosives all over the field, and it's St. Just opposite Pickens. We got 3 safeties up high at the 40. Here's Dak to throw. Goes underneath to the 31. Cowboys call a timeout. It'll be a 2nd and 3 with 8 seconds left, and they probably need another 50. I mean, you probably want to get to the 50.
I don't even know. I think they could take their shot from just about anywhere on the field with this guy.
Now, Aubrey on the season has a long of 64, a career long of 65. They have just 1 timeout left, so they can use the middle of the field. Ball right now sits on their own 32. Chargers up 4. Start the second half with the ball. And again, you're going to play it safe and get him some stuff underneath when you got Pickens and CeeDee Lamb out there. Not to mention Turpin, who's in the slot right. And here's Dak to throw. They rush 4. Dak under pressure. Here comes Tuli. He's got him. Sacked by Tuli Tuipulotu to end the half. Tuli with his 13th sack of the season, the 26th of his career, and what a way to end an exhilarating first half of action. Chargers on top 21-17. Isaac Lowenkron coming along with the halftime coverage on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly,
available wherever you get your podcasts.
California. It's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
Bolts fans, the road to the playoffs includes a stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Like the players on the field, your vehicle has been working hard all year, so make sure your car or truck is running at peak performance. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute stay-in-your-car, no-appointment needed oil change. It's quick and convenient. Find a location near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric Twitch score report dated 1/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
More LA Chargers football is just minutes away.
Mere moment.
But first,
Great half! Great half!
this is LA Chargers halftime.
Hey, we got a whole nother half to finish this game!
Now here's your host on the LA Chargers Audio Network, Isaac Lowenkron.
The score at halftime, the Chargers 21, the Dallas Cowboys 17, as there is evidently no D in Dallas. The halftime highlights are presented by Valvoline. Keep your car or truck working at peak performance by taking it to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home with a 15-minute drive-through oil change where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. Find the location nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com. Chargers won the toss and deferred. Cowboys had a 4th and 2 at their 39 on their first possession, and Dak Prescott completed a 28-yard pass to star receiver George Pickens down to the Charger 11-yard line. They got it in the end zone on a 5-yard touchdown pass to Ryan Flanoy. On the Chargers' first possession, they had a 3rd and 4 at their 41. Justin Herbert completed a 23-yard pass to Trey Harris down to the Dallas 36-yard line, and the Chargers' opening drive was ended by a Texas native, the pride of Temple, Texas, Quentin Johnston.
Herbert takes the shotgun snap. They bring a blitz, and it's a quick throw to the end zone. Over the shoulder. Signal touchdown. Quentin Johnston. You called it, DJ. Little vertical game to Q. 23 yards from Justin Herbert.
His 8th touchdown reception of the season, tying his total from last year. We were tied at 7 after 1. Chargers have a 21-17 halftime lead now over the Cowboys. Stay tuned for second quarter highlights after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Chargers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Hey, Bolt fam, level up your next Chargers game with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want and the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As a proud partner of the LA Chargers, they offer premium experience packages that include your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, premium parking, plus a chance to meet your favorite Chargers legends. Catch all the games, all backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Just download the app to order and earn rewards. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908 or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
Aren't you doing this? That's what tonight's about!
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
The halftime score, the Chargers 21, the Cowboys 17. LA Chargers football is presented by Cal Recycle. We're reimagining recycling in California. Put food scraps in your green bin, take California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site, and get cash back. Learn more at recyclingreimaginedca.com. We were tied at 7 after 1. Early in the second quarter, the Cowboys had a 3rd and 4 at the Charger 5. Dak Prescott threw another touchdown pass to Ryan Flanoy. However, it was nullified because of a holding penalty on left tackle Tyler Smith, who was holding Khalil Mack. It forced the Cowboys to settle for a 33-yard field goal by Brandon Aubrey that ultimately turned out to be the difference in the first half. The Chargers began the ensuing possession at their 13-yard line, but it's not where you start, it's where you wind up.
Herbert to throw. Taking a shot. There's McConkey. Caught. Touchdown! Chargers! Ladd McConkey, 6th touchdown reception of the season. Justin Herbert's 2nd of the day. 25th of the year. This one, 25 yards.
For an 87-yard touchdown drive, giving the Chargers a 14-10 lead. But then Dallas came back. They went 80 yards in 4 plays and scored on a 38-yard touchdown pass from Prescott to George Pickens. That gave the Cowboys a 17-14 lead as the Chargers took over with 8:01 remaining in the first half. And they would launch a 16-play drive that would take 7 minutes and 49 seconds off the clock as they were able to convert 3 third downs. 3rd and 9 from their 32, a 10-yard completion to rookie Keandre Lambert-Smith. 3rd and 7 at the Cowboy 27, a 9-yard completion to Keenan Allen, and then a 3rd and 5 at the Cowboy 13, Justin Herbert with a 12-yard improvised shovel pass to Keenan Allen, taking it down to the Cowboy 1-yard line.
Matlock in motion, and Herbert with a push. There we go. Granite formation. Touchdown, Chargers. Herbert with the rushing score, his 2nd of the season.
And then the Cowboys trying to get into Brandon Aubrey's long field goal range, but their hopes were snuffed out by a sack from Tui Pelotu to close out the first half, giving him 13 sacks on the season and 3 in his last 6 quarters of football. The Chargers with a 21-17 halftime lead at Dallas, and they will receive the second half kickoff. Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron standing by to bring it to you after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Want the best seats at the lowest prices? Access to exclusive members-only events? Merchandise discounts and more? Well, of course you do. So what are you waiting for? Become a Charger season ticket member today. From the unforgettable moments at SoFi Stadium to year-round perks bringing you closer to the Bulls than ever before, membership definitely has its benefits. So don't miss out on the ultimate way to experience Chargers football. Visit chargers.com/tickets and become a season ticket member today. That's chargers.com/tickets, and we'll see you at SoFi.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my Life Source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better, it's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Let's start something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Great halftime coverage from Isaac Lowenkron down on the field. Shannon Farron here in the booth. Daniel Jeremiah, me, Matt Money Smith. Playoff clinching scenarios today for the Bolts as they lead 21-17. If they win, all they need is either an Indianapolis loss or tie on Monday night to the 49ers, or a Houston loss or tie to the Raiders.
Well, let's not hold out hope for that last one.
So, and also, if they win this game, it really just becomes all but official because the Colts and the Texans are going to play each other at the end of the year, and that will hand one of them that loss that they need to make it official. I guess technically they could both tie today and then tie again, and that could muck things up a little bit, but get the win today. As Coach says, we take care of our business. Don't need to worry about any other tiebreakers.
Oh, we were talking about it last night on the phone, Money. Like, how fun would it be to see how these Broncos do with a little pressure on them?
Yeah, tough game against Jacksonville this afternoon. One of those streaks is going to come to an end. Either the Broncos' 11-game win streak or the Jaguars' 5-game win streak.
But I'll tell you what, this was, as someone who likes to see the ball up in the air and some high-powered offense.
Former quarterback Daniel Jeremiah.
That was an aesthetically pleasing half of football to watch. Really, both sides.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about the Chargers this season, and they have only crossed the 30-point plateau twice. Did it against Minnesota, 37-10, and then did it against the Raiders, 31-14. Here we got 21 points and a half.
What's the magic number you were telling me about 20 points?
20 points, they're 9-1 this season when they score 20 or more points. And how about Ladd McConkey? Interesting one on him because I think it kind of tells you how the game's going. When Ladd gets 7 or more targets, they are 8-1.
Yeah.
He's got 5 right now, 4 catches, 43 yards and a touchdown. Chargers start with the ball as Aubrey boots it away to the right. Keandre Lambert-Smith fields it outside the numbers right at the 5, to the 15, to the 20. And he's hit at the 20, cleaned out at the 24-yard line. Just kind of slowed down a little bit as Houston lays on top of him there with the special teams tackle. A return of 19. We go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
It is the Herbert Prescott Show. Act 2, guys. Welcome. Justin Herbert locked in, lights out in the first half, 14 of 16, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing. Throwing fades when guys aren't close to open in the moment. Pull up a chair.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Jamari Sawyer is pulling up a chair, downgraded to out with that hamstring injury. So it's Austin Deculus at left tackle, Hampton in the backfield to the left of Herbert in the shotgun. Hand off to Hampton. Hampton, slow, patient, probing. Gets out to the 25-yard line for a gain of 1. Kenneth Murray with the tackle. He is the Cowboys' leading tackler, a former first-round pick by the Chargers. Acquired in a trade with Tennessee before the season. He's drawn the ire of many Cowboy fans this year.
Nice to see Trey Harris back out there, Money, and it looks like there's a little tape on those fingers.
2nd and 9. Herbert in the shotgun again. Hampton to his left, trips to his left as well. Herbert to throw. They rush 4, climbs the pocket, has time, throws downfield, has Q, and just what a grab! Oh, Quentin Johnston all the way to the Cowboy 25-yard line. Bounces off the safety Malik Hooker. That is a 50-yard connection. Herbert now over 200 yards passing. What a grab by Q.
He's made 2 incredible catches in this game. I thought Justin had about 10 to 15 yards if he wanted to run, but turns out 50 is a little better than 10 to 15 yards in Justin's opinion.
Q, 2 catches for 73 yards and a touchdown. This one at the Cowboy 24 now. Just the 3rd play of the drive. Hampton to the right of Herbert. They lead 21-17. And to throw. And had a screen set up for Will Dissly. But Hooker was there waiting, so he just threw it at his feet. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we still haven't really kind of figured out the screen game here in terms of the timing of it. And there was no chance for Bozeman to get out there to get to Hooker to block him. So nice job. Good decision by Justin. Just put that thing in the ground. They got to finish this drive, man. With this Cowboy offense, every possession you feel like you got to score 7.
Absolutely. You get up 11 here instead of 7. Big advantage. Keenan one-on-one outside the numbers right. All alone. A heavy cushion, too. Ladd's going to join him now. In motion, left to right. Settles in the slot. Cowboys showing blitz. They bring it. And it's a handoff to Hampton. He runs into that blitz, keeps the legs moving to the 20.5-yard line. So a gain of 4. Kenneth Murray with the tackle. Bring up a 3rd and 6.
A little surprised with the Cowboys that they've been rushing 4 pretty much the whole day. They are not getting anywhere near Herbert with that. And in the past, we've seen teams be really, really ultra aggressive and send a lot of bodies. Here we got a big down coming up, 3rd down. I just keep waiting for them to try and send some more bodies. If they're going to rush 4, Herbert's going to pick them apart.
Now Herbert 4 of 4 on 3rd down today. They go empty. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. It's McConkey and Johnston to the left. Herbert, he'll stay empty. Shotgun snap, they rush 4. Herbert hit and dropped at the 20 by Kenny Clark. So they rush 4, but they end up getting to him. Herbert thought the play was still alive, that he was on top of a Cowboy body. They blew it dead, though, and out comes Cam Dicker for the first time to try to extend this Charger lead to 7.
I think Justin was just trying to run up into the pocket to make a play. I think kind of ran into the sack. There wasn't a real clear win by that pass rush.
So Cameron Dicker here with a 37-yarder from right in the middle of the field. And that kick is good. And with that, back-to-back seasons for Dicker, 35 made field goals. 4th player in NFL history to put up back-to-back 35 made field goal seasons. Continues to cement himself as the best kicker in the lead, and the Chargers go up by a touchdown. 24-17, 11:51 to go in the 3rd on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey! Presto! A new holiday classic! Let's sing it again! Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on!
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details.
Have you guys tried these holiday cookies? They're so good.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908 or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now Chargers with a 7 on their final possession of the first half. 3 there to open the second half. 10 unanswered. Cowboys, going back to the Vikings game, have now allowed scores on the last 7 drives by their opponent's offense. No punts in that first half. The end of half on the sack by Thule. Only non-scoring drive by the Cowboys.
See if the Chargers can conjure up a little turnover here. Punch a ball out, tip a ball.
Dicker. A little shorter to Turpin at the 6 on top of the numbers right, trying to cut the field back. 25-30, he's got a lane, and he is all the way out. Flag comes in, though. Love to see that. He's dropped out the 40. Delshon Phillips with the tackle again. This one's going to come back on a hold.
According to the official, Tony Jefferson, it's a hold.
Well, Tony Jefferson, 11th season out there on kickoff coverage.
Awesome. During the return, holding, number 33 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, foul. First down, Dallas.
Instead of the 40, he's going to back him up inside their own 20. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Just to extend our Cam Dicker appreciation moment, he's your reigning special teams player of the week for the AFC. We'll find out later this month into January if he represents the AFC in the Pro Bowl. Remains the most accurate kicker in NFL history. If I was Cam Dicker, I'd walk around telling everybody that. You don't hear it from this humble kid.
No, and it's not even close, Shannon. 94% in his career. Dak under center, Javonte Williams 7 yards behind him. Ferguson in motion, right to left. Dak, hands off. Tier Tart shoots a gap and drops Williams back at the 17-yard line for a loss of 3.
You don't have to wonder who it is. Those yellow shoes and yellow gloves are the first ones off the ball, and he's able to win right now. They try and cut him off with Booker, and he just beats him to the punch.
So a 2nd and 13. Pickens outside the numbers right. It's been a lot of Benjamin St. Juste on Pickens after he burned Cam Hart a couple times. Here's Dak to throw, looking left, and throwing underneath for Williams. And Williams form tackled by St. Juste past the 20 to the 21. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 9. 3 of 5 on 3rd down, but 1 of 1 on 4th. For the Cowboys.
Now they got to get this pass rush home.
Right.
Always out on the field. They've got their best group out there. They've got to find a way to generate some pressure. Don't give Dak Prescott time to get through his read.
Have not been able to. Nate Thomas, by the way, 24 pressures, 3 sacks, 11% sack rate. He's in place of the injured Guyton. Dak, they bring 4. Here comes Khalil Mack. Dak's got to climb the pocket, throws underneath, and nobody accounted for Lipke. Gets all the way out to the 37-yard line. And for Lipke, it's a gain of 16, the longest of the season.
It's a nice job by Dak Prescott just finding his outlet. We're seeing right now, Money, you got Tyler Smith kicked out to left tackle. They switched it up.
My bad. Yeah, not Nate Thomas. But it's a new set of downs. The Chargers not able to get him off the field on 3rd and 9. Prescott rolling to his left, throwing underneath. Lipke can't handle that again. And he takes a shot from Cam Hart as he was going to try to turn it upfield. So 2nd and 10 from the Cowboy, we'll call it 39. 35, I should say, my mistake.
I'm all for this ball finding alternative players.
Than Pickens and
Pickens
Lamb.
and Lamb, force it anywhere else, you take your chance.
CeeDee Lamb 4 catches for 26. Pickens 4 for 86 and a touchdown. Dak is 16 of 21 for 174 and 2 touchdowns. Chargers up 24-17 right now. In the 3rd quarter, 9:52 left. Dak to pass, looking left, throwing left. High, nearly intercepted through the hands of Denzel Perriman. It was tipped. Perriman leapt. Could not secure it, though, so it'll be a 3rd and 10.
That was Caldwell, got that right hand on it, and way up in the air. Perriman had to climb the ladder to try and haul it in, couldn't finish.
Nice block there because he was open. His target was open, Ferguson. So here we go, 4 of 6 on 3rd down. Can the Chargers defense come up with a stop? Ball on the Cowboy 35. Lipke to the left. of Prescott. Trips to the right. Pressure coming. Dak climbing, and there he goes. Dives forward short of the first down at the 41. It'll be a 4th and 4. Derwin James makes the tackle, and here is our first punt of the game. Brian Anger out. Do we believe it?
Well, I'm going to be aware of a fake here. They're going to take the defense off the field. I thought the Chargers might go punt safe here and just leave the defense out there. I mean, the Cowboys have not shown the ability to stop the Chargers, so I'd be alert for anything here.
Ladd is back there with no Darius Davis. All fair catches or let him bounce last week. And instead, Anger will, in fact, punt it away. This is returnable. Ladd coming up to get it at the 15, but he signaled fair catch as he had to dive forward for it. So the Chargers will take over at the 17-yard line. 43-yard punt, no return. 24-17 Bolts. 9:04 to go in the third on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
California, it's time to reimagine not only what we recycle, but how we recycle it. Putting food scraps in your green bin and taking California Redemption Value beverage containers to a recycling site to get your cash back are just 2 of the small steps you can take today for a greener tomorrow. This is how we're reimagining recycling, California. And it all starts right here. To learn more, visit recyclingreimaginedca.com.
All right, team, it's game time. Blue 42, California ace scratch right on 1.
Wait, what play is that?
Keep up, man. He said play scratchers from the California Lottery.
Oh.
With the new Los Angeles Chargers scratchers, it's always a great call.
For sure.
On 1. Ready, set,
Play the new Game Day Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase, play, or claim.
Hey, it's your pal Neil. December is your last chance to celebrate American Vision Windows' 25th anniversary with $250 off per window, plus free installation on 4 or more windows. So deck your home with new windows that boost energy efficiency, curb appeal, and comfort season after season. For offer details and a free quote, call 888-226-9908. That's 888-226-9908, or visit AmericanVisionWindows.com. New customers only. Restrictions apply. Offer expires December 31st, 2025. CSLB number 778326.
Looking, throwing to the end zone.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Chargers up 24-17. We mentioned Chargers 9-1 this season when they scored 20 or more points. Well, they're also 8-1 when Herbert passes for at least 199 yards. He is 15 for 18 with 223 and 2 touchdowns today. They will start this drive deep in their own territory at their own 17. A 1st and 10 from the right hash. I formation.
Get the run game going here.
Herbert, play action. Has time, climbs the pocket, and there's the run game with Herbert past the 20 to the 21-yard line for a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Actually, they'll mark him at the start of the slide on the 20, so 2nd and 7.
They were going to try and take a huge shot to KLS down the field. When they have that kind of run-heavy look, thought they might try and really come out and pound the ball, but they were looking for a home run shot.
Marion Hampton, 9 carries for 54, averaging 6 per carry. Including the Herbert runs, they have run it 17 times, passed it 18. They now lead in time of possession, 19 to 17 minutes. And on the scoreboard, they lead by a touchdown. Lambert Smith in motion, left to right. They rush 4. Herbert, quick throw, and there's a stiff arm from Trey Harris. He's about 1.5 yards short of the first down, just past the 25. Tackle by Dante Fowler.
He is going to be so good. I mean, you can just see his confidence growing week by week, and what he's doing after the catch is what's standing out to me. Just understanding where pursuit's coming from and picking up extra yards.
A 3rd and 2 for the Chargers. And that typically means Amari and Hampton time. He has been so good picking up those first downs, but it's going to be Kimani Vidal with Herbert under center. One-on-one left is Q, a single high safety here. Herbert to throw. Taking a shot downfield at Q. It just bobbled off the back, and no flag. That was wild. You had Triquez Bridges never turned around to find the ball.
Q's just got to fight a little harder back to the ball. He tried to jump fading away. If he stops and jumps into him, he's going to get the call. It'll create more contact.
First downs on a 3rd and 2. Got Amarian Hampton in that sideline. It seemed like, just keep this thing going instead of a 3 and out.
Yeah, a chance to kind of really grab a hold of this ball game.
Now, how about that? No punts in the first half, and now back-to-back possessions, each team having to boot it away. JK with his heels on his own 10-yard line, the always dangerous Turpin. And this thing disappears underneath the scoreboard. And there is Turpin. Fair catch. JK flips the field all the way to the Dallas 19-yard line. A 55-yard punt with no return. 24-17 Chargers on top of the Cowboys on the LA Chargers Football Network.
How close did he come to hit?
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So, then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
You can't count on finding a parking spot near the beach here in LA or a gym free of influencers, but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus. Catch your local NFL game live every Sunday all season long right through the playoffs. The Bolts are primed for a return to the postseason, so visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays for another must-see season of Chargers football with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my life source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
30, 20, 10, touchdown Chargers!
This is your home of the Bolts on the LA Chargers Audio Network.
24-17 Chargers on top of the Cowboys. Back-to-back punts on possessions after not seeing any in the first half. Charger football's here. It's perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop powered by Fanatics for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Visit shop.chargers.com. Prescott in the shotgun. Williams. Make that Davis to his right. Malik Davis. Hands to Davis. Davis hit at the line of scrimmage and carries Deion Hendley forward for a gain of 4 out to the 23-yard line. First down marker at the Cowboy 29. Prescott sacked by Tooley at the end of the first half, but that's just the 25th sack of the season of Prescott. To put that in perspective, Justin Herbert been sacked 50 times. So half of what Herbert has had to endure. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Prescott the throw, quick drop, sets his feet, throws. Ferguson has it out to the 31-yard line for a first down, gain of 10. I think a gain of 8. Deion Hendley with the tackle.
Starting to see these windows start to shrink a little bit, though. Deion was right there, a little cover 2 action. They got those 2 high safeties. Look like they're getting a little closer to squeezing it and being able to pop one of these balls up in the air.
Safeties are Molden and Jefferson, you mentioned there, DJ. Hart and Tarheeb, your 2 outside corners. Under center. Dak to throw. Play action, takes a shot wide open as Pickens onto the plus side of the field after run after catch to the Charger 47-yard line. And that is a gain of 22.
Yeah, this was a George Pickens that wasn't all that engaged the last couple weeks, but he is today. And Cam Hart has no choice but to respect the speed, so he gets a deep curl just wide open.
The Chargers by 7, 24-17, and now Pickens over 100 yards, 5 catches and a touchdown. Javonte Williams checks back in to the left of Prescott in the shotgun. Hand off to Williams. Williams trying to plow forward, and he does exactly that. Keeps his legs moving to the Charger 43-yard line for a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Henley with the tackle. Now, they did a bend, not break last time. Hold them to a field goal, and yes, you're already in Brandon Aubrey field goal position, set up at the 43 of Chargers, in the Chargers territory. Pickens, then St. Just out there to the left. Prescott in the shotgun. Prescott to throw, has time, standing on that star, middle of the field, and caught. CeeDee Lamb to the Charger 25-yard line. Elijah Molden makes the tackle. It's a gain of 18. Cowboys offense now cooking.
I mean, it's just a pristine, clear pocket. Thule gets a little bit of upfield pressure, but
they're not blitzing, DJ. They might have to start sending.
They are not getting home, and these receivers are a tough cover.
Thule and Oweh your edges right now. Prescott under center. Williams in the backfield. And on the sweep, it's Turpin. And he trips up, dropped at the 21, but he had a head of steam, man. Tariq still slowed him down there.
If he doesn't get tripped up, I don't know, couldn't tell if that was Tony or not, but I just kind of tripped himself.
Yeah. A little turf monster got him. So at the 21, first down marker is at the 15, a 2nd and 6 here. It's Pickens, Mingo, and Lamb to the left. Malik Davis in the backfield next to Prescott in the shotgun. Hand off to Davis. He's slowed in the backfield, picks up just 1 to the 20. Here we go. It's Tart that slowed him down.
That was, Tart just one hand out there almost pulled him down, at least spun him around and slowed him down.
And then Oweh cleaned it up, so it'll be a 3rd and 4.5. They got to get to the 16.5-yard line for a first down. Ball is on the 20 of the Chargers. Chargers up 7. Lipke in the backfield with Prescott. Flag before the snap.
That's big.
False start, huge. Let's make it 3rd and 10.
False start, number 88, offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's CeeDee Lamb. Quickly, let's take 10 seconds for our stations to ID themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
This is the flagship of the LA Chargers Audio Network. KFI KOST HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
It's just 5 of 43 on 3rd and 10 or more this season, so that's a big penalty here if the numbers hold. Lipke to the right of Prescott in the shotgun. Lamb and Pickens to his left. Chargers, rush coming, throws out left side. There's Pickens with it, and he is right at the marker. It'll depend on the spot. They're marking him short. It's going to be 4th and less than 1. St. Just in coverage.
Man, he's having a field day on the outside. That little push off there at the top by Pickens. He bobbled it, but was able to get it in and get his feet down.
That was close. He was bobbling it as he was falling out of bounds, but had his feet secured to the ground. So now a 4th and less than 1. They are 1 of 1 on 4th down today. Prescott under center. Turpin in the backfield. It's a handoff to Lipke, and it'll depend on the spot. I don't think he got it, DJ.
I think he's short.
I think he's short. I think Caldwell in hand got it, and they did. Turnover on downs. What a stand by the Bolts defense. Look at all that powder blue down there on their feet, cheering them on. Made the trip to Dallas and get rewarded there.
A huge stop by the Chargers as they get the ball at their own 15, leading 24-17 on the LA Chargers Football Network. First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert! Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination, brings you all the big-name acts to the Yamava Theater stage. See world-famous pop and R&B legend Janet Jackson December 29th when she brings all her dance hits to the stage. Catch superstar Ricky Martin as he performs his Latin pop songs on January 8th. Don't miss Kane Brown when he brings the house down with his country pop hits on March 1st. You in? Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. Must be 21 or older to enter.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my life source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
Los Angeles.
LA.
There goes Herbert to the end zone.
This is your home of the Bolts.
20-yard run for Justin Herbert.
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, a huge turnover on downs by the Chargers defense as the offense breaks huddle. Herbert under center. Hampton in the backfield. Trips to the left with Keenan Ladd and Quentin. Quentin now going to go in motion. Handoff to Hampton. Hampton's got a crease, and Hampton breaks a tackle, keeps the legs moving past the 20 to the 22-yard line for a gain of 6. It'll be a 2nd and 4. Sam Williams with the tackle. Hampton now up to 60 yards on 10 carries.
This is the need right now for a 6 or 7 minute drive. Go down and get points, even just a field goal.
Yeah.
Just eat 6 or 7 minutes and go get some points.
Now Chargers and Cowboys kind of trading time of possession leads. Cowboys right now ahead 22-21 in that category. Pistol formation, Hampton behind Herbert. Herbert rolling to his right, throwing to his right. There's Dissly with the grab, and Dissly gets the first down out to the 29-yard line. Logan Wilson with the tackle, a gain of 7 for Dissly. How about Dissly with 3 grabs in this contest? Came in with just 5 receptions on the season.
Nice job catching that ball. Make a little miss there, showing a little nimble footwork, and then get up the field to get the first down. Nicely done.
Herbert now 236 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. New set of downs. 1 minute left in the third quarter with the Chargers up by a touchdown. Hampton and Matlock offset eye. Handoff to Hampton. Working the left side of that line. He's got the corner. See you later, Hampton, all the way up to the 45-yard line, left sideline, before Diggs can force him out of bounds. There is a flag, though, right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if that was Matlock.
Gain of 17. There's Allen Eck.
Holding.
Nope.
64 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
That is Trevor Penning. So, man, a 1st and 20 instead of a 17-yard gain sniffing midfield.
Matlock did a really good job of sealing that on the edge. But Penning just never let go.
I mean, he just drove his guy out. He's got his hand around his back.
Got his hand on him and never let it off.
So a 1st and 20. Man. First penalty accepted against the Chargers on offense. Vidal to the right of Herbert. Bunch formation to the left. Q one-on-one to the right with Rebel checking him.
Herbert to throw. Quick out. Caught by Keenan. He's hit at the 25, 26-yard line. So a gain of 7. Diggs with the tackle. Left sideline out of bounds. Stops Keenan. So a 2nd and 14 is what it'll bring up. Clock running at 22 seconds. See if they want to run one more play before the end of the quarter.
This is either to get on the ball, try and get him to jump off sides, or let's just get to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. They have yet to break huddle with 8 seconds on the clock. So we'll let it wind down. We'll go to the final frame. Chargers lead by a touchdown here in Dallas, 24-17 with a 2nd and 14 as we'll start the fourth when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
My name is Kyle Harrelson, and I drive a Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road.
Toyota makes the vehicles. You make it yours.
I have a bed rack and a tent in the back. I have it lifted 2.25 inches in the front, 1 inch in the back. I can go over speed bumps in those off-roading trails. It makes it feel like nothing.
Now it's easier than ever to modify your Toyota at your local Toyota dealer. We're partnering with leading accessory brands like ARB, Fox, Rigid, Rhino, and more, so you can customize with confidence.
My favorite spot that I've taken it to is where Colorado and Wyoming and Utah touch. It's a Blue Ribbon River, which means the fly fishing is incredible.
From suspension upgrades to roof racks, modify your Toyota truck or SUV at your local Toyota dealer just the way you want with warranted custom work. Or shop online at toyota.com/accessories. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, Southern California, it's Dean Sharp. Every day I am truly thankful for my Life Source water system. Our city water is full of chemicals, chlorine, and other nasty stuff, which is why I consider Life Source an essential home appliance. And November is a great time to go Life Source because for a limited time, Life Source water will pay your sales tax. You can save up to $1,000 during their no sales tax special. Call them at 800-WATER-99. That's 800-WATER-99. Life Source water. It's not just better. It's essential.
Warranty limitations apply.
Aren't you done in this? That's what tonight's about!
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Now 15 minutes from their 4th consecutive win. They lead by 7 going into the 4th. Chargers on top of the Cowboys 24-17. If you want the latest in Charger breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more, stay in touch. It's the convenience of a text. Just message the word BOLT UP to 83676 to get all those updates. Through 3 quarters, pretty even. 242 to 225 yards in favor of the Chargers through the air. 76-77. The Cowboys with one more. And time of possession almost dead even at 22 and a half minutes apiece. On a 2nd and 14, Herbert in the shotgun. From his 25-yard line. Takes the snap. They rush 5. Middle of the field. Caught. There's Gadsden out to the 33-yard line. 32-yard line, they'll mark him down. Wilson with the tackle. A gain of 7. It'll bring up a 3rd and 7. And we got a player down. Looks like a Cowboy.
Yeah, it's a Cowboy. I think it's Wilson. Is it Donovan Wilson?
Yeah, Logan Wilson's standing up. Donovan Wilson, who has been one of the leading tacklers in this game. We'll go to break as they tend to Wilson. That is who it is. So Chargers will have a 3rd and 7 when we return at the start of the 4th quarter here. 24-17 they lead on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcast have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640.
Or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on! And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey! Presto! A new holiday classic! Let's sing it again! Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on!
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details.
Have you guys tried these holiday cookies? They're so good.
Toyota. Let's go places.
1, 2, 3! You're listening to LA Chargers football.
Let's start something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So 3rd and 7, it was Wilson dealing with an eye injury on that last time out. Chargers 4 of 6 on 3rd down. Quinton and Ladd to the right. Ladd outside the numbers. Vidal in the backfield. Cowboys rush 5. Herbert got to cut it loose. Escapes, climbs, there he goes. Hurd on his horse, 40, 45, 50 into Cowboy territory, 40. Dives forward, loses the ball, but gets it back at the Dallas 34-yard line. For Justin Herbert, a gain of... Herbert's slow to get up.
I don't know if he landed on the ball.
Yeah, I think he might have landed on the ball.
Hopefully that's all that is.
34 yards to the 34-yard line. There you go. It lines up. How about Justin Herbert on a 3rd and 7 using his legs? Second longest rush of the year. Longest was 41. Now he hands off to Vidal. Vidal hits that A-gap, pushes the pile forward past the 30-yard line for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
Got hit right on that left hand.
That left hand.
I think that might have been a little bit of that grimace getting up.
And now we got a Charger down. That is Kamani Vidal. Kamani rolls from his stomach to his back in a lot of pain, it looks like. Herbert being tended to as well on the sideline.
He's the kind of guy you're going to have to wait till the game's over for he's going to tell you what's wrong with him. He's got a little blood on his left
his
arm,
elbow,
too.
it looks like. Talking with Trey Lance and Shane Days, quarterback's coach. Still working on Vidal, who's kind of, when you're in a lot of pain, you kind of shake your legs. That's sort of what he's got going on right now. But they're just kind of, I don't see him really working on anything down there.
I hope he's okay, but
yeah, they're kind of up on his upper body there, DJ.
But it has given Justin Herbert a lot of time to kind of gather himself after getting a little dinged.
Coach Harbaugh is out there, crouched over Vidal. You see Frank out there as well, one of our team doctors dealing with him. So as they continue that, we'll step aside here real quick. Chargers 24-17. It'll be a 2nd and 6 from the Cowboy 30 when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Los Angeles Chargers football has a new home.
The Chargers broadcasts have moved to KFI AM 640.
This is a new era. And after listening to the games on KFI AM 640,
or sometimes AM 570 LA Sports.
Get more Chargers analysis and breakdown on the Petros and Money Show.
That's the best thing to do.
So open up the iHeartRadio app and make 2 presets. KFI AM 640 and AM 570 LA Sports.
Bolts fans, the road to the playoffs includes a stop at Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Touchdown, Chargers!
Like the players on the field, your vehicle has been working hard all year. So make sure your car or truck is running at peak performance. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute stay in your car, no appointment needed oil change. It's quick and convenient. Find a location near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hey there, football fans. It's Matt Money Smith, and it's time to kick off your deck project with a real decking all-star. TimberTech, as the #1 brand in premium decking, TimberTech Advanced PVC has top-rated fire resistance and real wood looks without the costly maintenance. Plus, with industry-leading warranties, you know your deck will perform at the top of its game season after season. See why so many people in Southern California love TimberTech decking and railing. Order your free samples at TimberTech.com.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand,
Ford.
It's time to see Ford in a new light.
You're listening to LA Chargers football.
I mean, this has just been a buffet of quarterbacks.
Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Certainly a scary moment down on the field. Let's get an update from Shannon Farron down on the sideline.
Yeah, guys, the doctors were talking to him. His knees were up, as you mentioned. It was an appendage issue. It looks like it was a head concern. The fire department escorting him out to the tunnel now, guys. It looks like this is going to be a concussion protocol situation that they didn't even want to mess around with. No injury tent, just straight into the tunnel.
Thank you, Shannon. Starts a 2nd and 6. Hampton behind Herbert under center. From the middle of the field on the Cowboy 30. Leading by 7. Got to jump.
They jumped before Deculus.
They jumped first, and they're going to call false start.
Wow. Defensively, they jumped before Deculus moved.
Yeah.
False start, number 74, offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
So make it 2nd and 11 on the false start by Deculus. We saw the Cowboys jump into the neutral zone.
On the opposite side.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that side judge saw that movement on the other side.
So 2nd and 11 from the 35, leading by 7, 13:22 left in the game. Chargers trying to put another score on the board. Lambert Smith in motion, right to left. Herbert, play action, climbs the pocket and throws underneath to Hampton. Hampton moves those legs down to the 25-yard line, right at the marker. See what they signal. I think he's a little bit short. Solomon Thomas with the tackle. He'll need to pick up about a half yard on this 3rd down.
Bring some beef out there and give this ball to number 8.
Well, here comes 44. You want beef. That's it. 315-pound fullback. The 1st down marker is ahead of the 29-yard line. The ball is on the 30. Herbert's under center. Matlock behind him. Herbert takes the snap, and they push him forward, and he is up to the 29. 1st down Bolts.
Matlock is a strong dude, man. That is a solo push. That's not a group push. That is just Matlock just shoving Herbert for the 1st down.
Logan Wilson punches Herbert in the side of the head on his way down, by the way. Got that on the replay. Chargers now 24 of 30 on 3rd and 1 this season. And they're going to let this clock continue to run. 12 minutes left in the game, up 24-17. Ball now on the Cowboy 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Hampton to his left, Matlock to his right, Herbert in the shotgun. Penning the extra offensive lineman. Herbert to Hampton. Hampton gets hit at the 24. It'll be a loss of 1 and a 2nd and 11. Shamar James, the rookie out of Florida, with the tackle.
What's our drive time of possession now on this one?
Coming up on 5 minutes.
Yeah. They said 6 or 7 minutes, get some points.
Yeah.
They're in a great position to get that accomplished.
Chargers 6 of 8 on 3rd down. This a 2nd and 11. Have to get at least half of it here. 1st down marker is at the Cowboy 19. Ball is on the Cowboy 24. Gadsden, Hampton and McConkey to the left. Keenan and Q to the right. 4 on the line of scrimmage for the Cowboys. They rush 5. Herbert
Lets it fly, caught by Keenan. Right at the first down marker. He needed the 14. He gets to the 13-yard line. Mark it 1, DJ.
Not only is it a first down, it's just an opportunity to eat some more clock, and he knew exactly where the sticks were. He got just in front of it.
5 catches for Keenan for 45 yards. Ladd has got 4 for 43 and a touchdown. Trey Harris 4 for 54. And now Hassan Haskins in to give Omarion Hampton a breather with Kamani Vidal having been taken off the field. Haskins this season, 12 carries. That's his 13th. Runs into a pile, keeps his legs moving. Nice job by Haskins. Dives forward to the 10-yard line for a gain of 3. Be a 2nd and 7. Winfrey in his second season out of Oklahoma with a tackle.
I mean, he got hit in the backfield, just refused to go down, and then lunges forward. That was an excellent effort.
I think it's a bad spot. It looked like he landed at the 9. They have it marked at the 10, so 2nd and 7. They can get a first down at the Cowboy 3.
Just keep eating this clock.
They go empty, bunch formation, I should say trips right. Gadsden, Ladd, and Keenan to the left, Q and Trey Harris. Herbert to throw, quick toss, caught, Q. Keeps his legs moving, he's going to be a yard shy of the first down. Revel with the tackle, it'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Ball at the 4, need to get to the 3. And here comes the beef. Matlock, Penning, Disley. They don't even need a full yard, DJ. This ball is just outside the 3-yard line. Herbert under center. He did take that shot on his left hand, though.
Oh, man, Deculus jumped.
He did.
That might have been Penning next to him.
I think it was Penning.
Yep.
Man, you go from a 3rd and inches.
False start, 64 offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Yeah, it was Penning, and man, I mean, truly, it was inches. It's less than a football. The Cowboys D-line, there was a nice little open area in front of Herbert, and as soon as that D-line shifted, Penning moved, and he knew it. So now a 3rd and 6 from the 9.
You got to protect the points here. You can't have a turnover, so you got to be smart.
Hate when you say that.
No, they're going to be smart here. You get an opportunity to take it, but just be selectively aggressive.
Hampton to the left of Herbert in the shotgun. And play action, they bring a blitz. Herbert rolling to his right, eluding pressure, and throws to the end zone. Low, incomplete, wanted McConkey, so they'll have to settle for a field goal. And man, that is a missed opportunity. You feel like they would have picked up that first down on the 3rd and inches. Instead, Cam Dicker comes out with 9 minutes left in the game to make it a 2-score game, to go up by 10.
A nice job, though. Justin trying to make a play, but being safe with it. And, again, this is huge. 2 scores.
Yeah.
You ate up a ton of time.
Yeah, over 8 minutes. Chip shot for Ladd, 27-yarder. Left hash. I said Ladd, Cam, pardon me. Ladd was the intended target on the touchdown toss. And Cam Dicker puts it through, makes it a 10-point lead, 27-17. Chargers, 8:57 left in the game on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score Report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out, it's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Aren't you getting this? That's what tonight's about!
Back to more LA Chargers football.
Run! Run!
On the LA Chargers Audio Network.
Well, add a 14-play drive to a 16-play drive in this one for the Chargers. 75 yards, 8 minutes, 18 seconds, a 27-yard field goal for Cameron Dicker. 11th drive of 7.5 minutes or more this season, and their second today. They now lead time of possession 28-51 to 22-12. And they lead, most importantly, this game by 10, 27-17.
I'll just say it now. Del'Shawn Phillips with the tackle.
Right. This kick to the left. And fielded on the run by Turpin, already at the 20. Out to the 34-yard line. No flags. Let's go downstairs to Shannon Farron.
You guys were talking about the beef. Yes, more heavy bodies up front, the heavy package. I like the beef package, though. They've been using that a lot more with Matlock, using extra linemen. 19 plays last Sunday featured the beef package. That's after maybe 25 plays all season. Greg Roman saying, tried to get medieval a little bit.
Yeah, that's what he likes to call it. George Pickens, 117 receiving yards. All other Cowboys, 114. Pickens out to the right, one-on-one. And Dak fakes the pitch, looking for Pickens. Pump fakes, throws high, incomplete. It's probably 10 yards over his head, covered by St. Just. 2nd and 10.
Now you just dare the Cowboys to run the ball, play with those 2 high safeties, and try and take away the big plays, make them have to inch their way down the field.
We've seen a lot of St. Just today, DJ. And a lot of that Dante Jackson is out with a groin, so that is why he is out there. Tarheeb in the slot, Cam Hart opposite CeeDee Lamb. Dak to throw. Quick one over the middle on a slant. There's Pickens to the first down, and then some. 45 of the Cowboys, gain of 12. St. Just with the tackle. Pickens having himself a day, up to 129 yards receiving on 7 catches with a touchdown. Cowboys kind of in that muddle. Just a quick huddle, they break. It's Malik Davis in the backfield, Prescott under center. Hands to Davis. Davis trying to get that right corner, meets St. Just, and he is stopped at the 49-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7, and we got St. Just is down. He's holding his right shoulder. So already down to St. Just at corner because Dante Jackson's out. Dante Jackson, by the way, having an all-pro level season at corner. And with no Nico Reed, that means Dean Leonard, who ended up playing some safety last week, will be brought on the field. Nico Reed was made inactive before this game. You could always put Derwin James out there, outside corner. It wouldn't surprise anybody.
No kidding. It might be the next line here if there's another one goes down.
So clock stopped at 8 minutes, 3 seconds. It'll be a 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. Dak today, 21 of 28 for 244 and 2 touchdowns. Herbert, 22 of 27 for 275 and 2 touchdowns.
It just feels like in the NFL over the last couple of weeks, it has just been a war of attrition.
Yeah. 275, by the way, the most passing yards Herbert has had in a game since the 420 he put up against the Colts. It is his 4th highest total. St. Juste being helped off, and you can just see by the way he's holding that right arm that is not good. They're actually holding it for him as he walks off. So it'll be Dean Leonard. You're talking about a Cowboys offense that has George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb.
Now Leonard
comes off. Troy Dye jogs on. Tarheeb still on George Pickens. Inside the numbers to Dak's left. Thule and Khalil Mack your edges. Avoid being Caldwell your tackles. Malik Davis in the backfield on a 2nd and 7. Chargers up 10. Cowboys just shy of midfield at the 49. Dak to Davis. Davis hits that right side, goes nowhere, picks up 2. Troy Dye makes the tackle. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Cowboys 4 of 8 on 3rd down. You know this is 4-down territory right at midfield, no question, with the 10-point deficit. See if we can get a negative play here. Big sack.
Get your hand up. Jamari Caldwell's got one already today.
All alone, Dean Leonard on an island with George Pickens. No safety help over there. Hoo-wee, look out for that.
Back up.
Back up, Tony. Keep backing up. Movement. Got movement up front.
False start, number 56 offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Love it. 3rd and 10 instead of 3rd and 5.
You know who normally puts his imprint on a game about this time is number 3.
No doubt. Did it last week to end the game, did Derwin. He's playing high right now. They adjusted with Tony Jefferson now that they went to a 3rd and 10. CeeDee Lamb opposite Dean Leonard. Pickens opposite Cam Hart. Here's Dak to throw. Pressure coming. Dak climbing the pocket, taking a shot downfield, and it is well over the head of Turpin, who stopped his route. A 4th and 10 now. And they're staying on the field. No movement here. The team has been eliminated from the postseason, courtesy of the Eagles' win over the Commanders yesterday. So they'll go for it from their own 46-yard line on a 4th and 10.
Derwin was all over that. He's running stride for stride with Turpin. Stayed on top of him. Nowhere to throw that ball.
Now let's see if we can get a pass rush home. They forced Dak off his spot. Oweh's out there with Khalil Mack and Thule. Thule on the outside, Oweh on the inside. Now we got a timeout, Harbaugh. It's a big one. With 7 minutes left in the game and the Chargers up 10. This you kind of feel like could be the game, DJ, with the leg that Cameron Dicker has. Chargers-Texans. It is less than a week away. It'll be this Saturday, December 27th. You can be there for as low as $49. Get into that final home game of the year. Grab your seats now at chargers.com/ticket. It's going to be a heck of a game.
Could be a preview of coming attractions there for that ball game. 2 no-doubt playoff teams.
Chargers defense has buckled down in this second half. Allowed 17 in the first half, pitching a shutout so far here today. And this a huge 4th and 10. Trips left. CeeDee Lamb one-on-one with Cam Hart to the right. Ferguson now goes in motion. It's Pickens and Dean Leonard. Sticks defense here. Cam. Here comes Oweh. Dak under pressure. Thule's there. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Bolt's second one of the game. Dak rolling to his right. Oweh, Thule in pursuit. They force the incompletion, and the Chargers take over at the Cowboy 46.
The way this Cowboy offense started the day, you thought they might be having a huge day. But this defense has settled in, and Thule, with the absolute much-needed pressure, nowhere to go with the ball. They're double covered all over the field. I mean, the Chargers were all over that.
Beautiful defense called by Jesse Minter. As we mentioned, DJ, it looked like a track meet to start this game. 17 points in the first half, no punts, and they are pitching a shutout here so far in the second half with 6:57 to go. Leading by 10, 27-17, and on the turnover on downs, the Chargers have it at the Cowboy 46 with a 1st and 10.
This is where Omarion Hampton, the physicality, the size, plays a big, big role.
You know, there's nothing Greg Roman and Jim Harbaugh like more than 4-minute offense if they can run it. Pistol formation, Herbert ahead of Hampton. Cowboys stacked on that line of scrimmage. There's the handoff to Hampton, trying to outrun the Cowboys to the edge, and he gets there. Late tackle out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6. It's Sam Williams. 6:51 and counting. A 2nd and 9.
Copyright of this broadcast owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited.
Have to see him get at least 1 first down here. I mean, that would really drain the clock. Keandre Lambert-Smith and Trey Harris, the 2 rookies to the right, Ladd to the left. Nothing since the first half for Ladd. Herbert, here comes a blitz. Quick throw underneath. Hampton can't secure it. And man, he had Keandre Lambert-Smith with nobody. They let him go. They just released him.
They sold out. They sold out on the blitz, and if Herbert just has a second to get his eyes down the field, I mean, he could throw it like a punch.
Yeah.
He'd catch it with his back to the ball, and it would have been a back into the end zone touchdown.
3rd and 9. It'll be a huge hold by the Texans defense. This drive only taken 40 seconds off the clock. Trips right, Gadsden to the left, showing blitz. They bring it. Herbert sets his feet, throws on the crosser, caught Q, first down, all the way to the Cowboy 23-yard line, left sideline out of bounds. No flags. What a grab by Q, what a throw by Herbert, 24 yards on the connection. They mark him out of bounds at the 20.
Working on an over route right to left. Diggs does what he always does. He tries to undercut it to make a play on the ball, and the throw beat him.
And on that connection, DJ, Herbert now 300 yards passing, Q 100 yards receiving. And the clock running at 5:44 and counting. I formation, Matlock ahead of Hampton. Pitch to Hampton, working left, still working left. There goes Hampton. He's got first down yardage. Out of bounds, left sideline. He picks up 10 to the 10-yard line. Clock running, 5:30 and counting.
This is the way you finish a ball game right here. Clutch throw, catch by Herbert, Quentin Johnston. Now you go ahead and let these offensive linemen roll off the ball, create some movement, and let Hampton be the closer.
Coming up on 5. Listen to this, DJ. Let's go Chargers chant. We mentioned how much powder blue was out here in the stands. We saw him walking around outside last night and today, and they are enjoying this. Hampton to the right of Herbert, takes the handoff. Hampton probing, moving his feet all the way down to the 4-yard line. Ball came out, but the play was already whistled, and Hampton went down awkwardly. There you go. Wanted to see him get up, and he is kind of gingerly walking away from that pile. His left knee got a little bit twisted.
Well, you don't like to see that.
No. The Cowboys called a timeout to stop the clock at 4:52. But he's walking off slowly. Ezaraku just kind of grabbed his leg and twisted it. It's not a cool moment. You could see it on the replay.
It's like he's running back out.
He's going back out. He's little high knees.
That's all.
That's it. 2nd and goal from the 5.
I wonder if seeing that, if they see that upstairs and you go, okay, let's go play action here, see if we can't throw this thing into the end zone.
Herbert, 300 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Hampton now at 76 yards rushing on 14 carries. Herbert, 45 yards rushing. They break huddle. It's bunch formation to the right. Gadsden, Ladd, and Q. Hampton in the backfield. Now Gadsden in motion. Herbert hands to Hampton. Hampton walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Omarion Hampton walking gingerly to the sideline with the timeout. Bursts into the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And that is an exclamation point as the Chargers cross the 30-point threshold for just the third time this season.
Give Zion Johnson credit on that pull. He had the key block. He has continued to play a very high level of football inside for the Bolts.
Cam Dicker for the extra point.
This place is emptying out.
Love it. Extra point is good. 34-17 Chargers. And for the Bolts, DJ, we mentioned it, just the third time they've crossed the 30-point threshold. Second highest total of the season to their 37 against Minnesota. And we focus on the offense understandably, but man, you cannot say enough about this defense that has pitched a shutout against the league's #1 total offense, #3 scoring offense in the second half.
It's been impressive, and doing it minus some key players on that side of the ball. Jesse Minter has once again shown why he's going to be a head coach in this league in short order. It doesn't matter who he has or who he's playing against. He finds a way to get it done. They always say that losers complain and winners find solutions to problems. That's what he's done.
You think about last year, did it with Marcus May. Another Marcus here today, Marcus Williams. Safety that was on the practice squad since October, was called up last week. Huge contributions in that win over Kansas City. And the Chargers on pace to match their win total. Well, looks like it's all but formal. I mean, they're up 34-17, have doubled up. Still 4:48 to go, but to match their win total from last year with 2 to go. Cam Dicker to Turpin, and he's going to put this one into the back of the end zone. Turpin will take the knee.
That was for you, by the way.
Right? Shannon, what do you got down there?
Guys talking about Jesse Minter. He says he had his defensive light bulb moment after Michigan lost to TCU back in 2022. In large part to a wide receiver named Quinton Johnston. He said, it was in that moment in that plane coming home where I knew it wasn't about new coverage or a new call, but it was that we had to play more physical. And he says that was the light bulb moment where it was not just about scheme, it was about basic fundamentals, tackling and being physical, guys.
Yeah, Shannon, this team can tackle. Tony Jefferson leads with 8. Denzel Perriman right behind him with 6, as well as Deion Henley with 6. Shotgun snap. Toss out to the right. We got Joe Milton in there now. So Dak's day is done. Milton completes the pass to the Cowboy 41. Running no huddle, 4:35 and going. Milton, the second-year quarterback out of Tennessee, acquired in a trade before the season with the Patriots. And Milton to throw, quick out, caught by Ferguson, shoved out of bounds right sideline after the first down by Derwin James. Stops the clock at 4:24.
Oh, this is an impressive win. It wasn't long ago, Money, when everybody was talking about this gauntlet, these final 5 games. How are the Chargers going to do? Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. Well,
3-0.
Getting ready to be 3-0 here with 2 on the road.
Yeah, and back-to-back short week. Defending Super Bowl champions and the kings of the AFC. Flag at the snap. Milton rolling to his right.
Might be offsides.
Kennard in pursuit. Takes a huck downfield to Lamb. Incomplete. A flag comes in, though. That was Elijah Molden. Had Lamb's hand. Was pulling it. Smart play by Milton.
They're going to get the ball all the way down here.
Yeah. Get the ball at the Charger 5-yard line. We're over here talking about the next couple games, and I'm talking about matching last year's win total. And you got Joe Milton getting the Cowboys likely with a 1st and goal at the 5, depending on what that flag is.
That was offsides on the. I thought it was an offside.
They're
on the
walking
first
back
one.
though, DJ.
There were 2 fouls. Offside, lining up in the neutral zone, number 88, offense. Pass interference, defense. Fouls all set, previous spot.
That is a
play, first down.
Misalignment by CeeDee Lamb that cost his team over 50 yards. That ball was going to be 1st and goal from the 4.
Whew.
Instead, it is a 1st and 10 from their own 46. So a huge break because Lamb was lined up in the neutral zone. Milton showing off his arm on that, by the way.
He's got a huge arm.
Assume that was a fun evaluation.
Oh my gosh.
Go, Cam right.
6 on the play clock. Shotgun snap. Milton sets his feet, climbs the pocket. He can run as well, and there he goes into Charger territory. Eludes a tackle. Ball is out.
Ball is on the ground. The Chargers have it. Big man scoop. Thule out when he falls. What is happening? He was down. Thule with the scoop. Was looking to cash it in. Now his players giving him the business as he's just laughing on the ground. And that is great pursuit. Was that a... Trying to see if that was a Bonia that swatted that thing out? No, it's Caldwell. No, Caldwell took one swipe. Yeah, it was Derwin with the peanut punch.
Yep.
So Caldwell took the first swipe. Derwin punches it straight out.
He always has his imprint
Always.
on these games, man. Every single time late in the ball game.
Just thinking maybe we get Trey Lance, of course, who played for the Cowboys last year. Instead, Herbert's going to come out. 4 minutes left in the game. Chargers doubling up the Cowboys here, 34-17. They have turned them over on downs twice. And there, they force a fumble for the Chargers, the 15th forced fumble of the season, but only their 4th recovery. Hampton in the offset eye, Herbert under center. Hand off to Hampton, working the right side of that line, lowers his shoulder, runs into Logan Wilson, gets to the 38-yard line, a gain of 4.
I'm all for Hassan Haskins finishing.
That's what
the
I'm
rest of this
saying. Let's
game.
get Haskins, let's get Trey Lance out there. Chargers are up 17, and the clock is running. Well, you got your Haskins wish. Herbert, 23 of 29, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he ran 6 times for 45 yards. We mentioned became the Chargers' all-time leader by a quarterback to throw and rush for a touchdown in the same game, passing John Hadel. So he's done it for 12 times now in his career. Pistol formation. Hands to Haskins. There's Haskins. Haskins gallops for the first down to the 32-yard line. Winfrey makes the tackle.
Derwin James firing up the fans here, getting them all going on the sideline.
We said a lot of powder blue showed up for this one, and what a great road trip. It's our favorite stadium in the league.
It is the best. And we never lose here either. That's always nice.
Literally. Have not lost in Dallas since 1990. Have never lost at AT&T. And Bill, what are those stats you gave me about opponents? Chargers, one of 4 teams that have never lost in Dallas. Hand off to Haskins again. Haskins looking to bounce it. 30-yard line. Brian, right? There we go. That's why you didn't respond when I said Bill. It's like, come on, man. I'm trying to give you some credit here. Yeah, I called him Bill. Name's Brian. So, how about this? Arizona, Denver, Green Bay, and Tennessee have also never lost here at AT&T Stadium.
Interesting collection.
So we are at the 2-minute warning. Chargers with a 2nd and 7 can make it official. Don't suspect the Cowboys going to call any timeouts. Up 34-17. Both going to wrap this one up when we return on the LA Chargers Football Network.
First down, Chargers! Justin Herbert!
Charger fans, Matt Money Smith here, reminding you that Chargers Weekly is available as part of the Chargers Podcast Network wherever you prefer to procure your podcast.
We going hard today.
Caught Keenan, touchdown, captain!
Join former Chargers safety Jaleel Adai, Chris Hayrie, and Matt Money Smith.
Money, 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 money!
As they interview Chargers coaches, players, and legends past and present.
Chargers Weekly, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
My name is Kyle Harrelson, and I drive a Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road.
Toyota makes the vehicles. You make it yours.
I have a bed rack and a tent in the back. I have it lifted 2.25 inches in the front, 1 inch in the back. I can go over speed bumps in those off-roading trails. It makes it feel like nothing.
Now it's easier than ever to modify your Toyota at your local Toyota dealer. We're partnering with leading accessory brands like ARB, Fox, Rigid, Rhino, and more, so you can customize with confidence.
My favorite spot that I've taken it to is where Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah touch. It's a Blue Ribbon River, which means the fly fishing is incredible.
From suspension upgrades to roof racks, modify your Toyota truck or SUV at your local Toyota dealer just the way you want, with warranted custom work. Or shop online at toyota.com/accessories. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
1, 2, 3. You're listening to LA Chargers football.
The start of something special right here, man. Let's go.
All season long. Right here on the home of the LA Chargers Audio Network.
So Quentin Johnston with 4 catches for 104 yards and a touchdown, averaging just 25 per. DJ, it's only his third 100-yard receiving game in his career.
It's bizarre.
You go through his log, and there's a ton of 85s and some 90s, a lot of 78, 79s, but here his first 100-yard game of the season. Pistol formation, Haskins behind Herbert, hands to Haskins. Haskins keeps his legs moving, falls forward inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Zion just grabbed his knee. I don't like seeing that.
No, just as soon take knees. Cowboys not using their timeouts.
Got up, thankfully.
Well, they're pulling Zion, who's been playing incredibly well, by the way. Did not have his 5th-year option picked up, which means he's going into a free agent year. And boy, did he deliver. Not to mention not being able to play against Rashawn Slater. Just a rotation of one left tackle after another next to him all season long. Clock still running, 1:20 and counting on a 3rd and 5.
Go down.
Just go down. That's exactly what Herbert does. He's looking, I think he expected Haskins to take that from him. Herbert's not happy. We don't often see him get perturbed, but he is quite upset. 4th and 6 here.
He's just going to run the ball here.
Yeah, he'll take the delay of game, I would assume. At 10 on the play clock. They're still just standing in the huddle. So they'll take the delay of game, make it a 4th and 11. Kneel down, hand it back to the Cowboys. How about this? Cowboy opponents. It's a good one from our... Well, the Chargers won't take the delay of game. Jim Harbaugh will call a timeout as Statman Brian handed this over. Now with the Chargers, DJ, 9 Cowboy opponents have recorded either their highest or their 2nd highest scoring output of the season. Chargers 34, we mentioned, is 2nd to the 37 they put up against the Vikings. Carolina's 32nd most, the Bears 31 second most, Detroit's 44 second most, Minnesota's 34 second most, and the Cardinals, Giants, Packers, and Denver all scored their most against this Cowboys defense.
I'm willing to bet that the 2026 defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys is not in AT&T Stadium right now.
This is another good one. We talked about time of possession, right? The Chargers come in time of possession, 2nd in the league, 33-02. They ended the first quarter down 11-23 to 3:37. It is now currently 34-24 to 25 in favor of the Bolts. Since that moment, 31 minutes of possession. And here on this 4th and 6, they're going to take the knee. They'll turn it over on downs. The Cowboys will have 30.
Well, it's getting chippy down there. It's bizarre when the game is over.
And the Cowboys offense still has to come out and take a knee. Do whatever they want. Bozeman now just took a little shove from Kenny Clark.
It's about the only thing the Cowboys hit today defensively.
Yeah, it's funny, talk about George Pickens. 7 catches, 130 yards, and a touchdown. You forget that he and Ladd were on the same Georgia team.
How about that?
How about those two guys trying to figure that riddle? And Brock Bowers. Can you imagine staring? And now, did he play at all at Georgia, really, Pickens, before he got in? Like, was he? Because he was sort of a.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't say did he play at law, but he was kind of. There were some issues there.
Yeah, but they had a lot of guys. A.D. Mitchell.
That's right. Milton. Hands to Davis. He is dropped, and I think that's going to do it. It is. Brian Schottenheimer jogging toward midfield to exchange handshakes with Jim Harbaugh as the clock runs down to zeros. Chargers 34-17, they beat the Cowboys. Let's go down on the field to Shannon Farron with Quentin.
All right, Q, this is just what you do. From Temple to TCU to right here, the house of Jerry Bell. It's Texas. It's Q time.
Sure. Oh, yeah. You know, it's always good to be back home. So I got